Wait a minute. There's things here. There's trees. There's rocks. There's birds. There's frogs. Come on. We'll bless them all until we get verschnicken. Join me.
So we're all blown to bits. Mind if I pull the underwear out of my crack?
Well, Sparkle Farts, all things being equal, you are technically correct.
Like having sex. It's a painstaking, arduous task that seems to go on and on forever, and just when you think things are going your way, nothing happens.
I have a micro penis. This is how I break the news. What about you guys? We ain't found shit. Hey, where are the white women at? I've tasted a lot of semen. Show me child pornography. I'm a thumb in the butt guy.
Welcome, everybody. Oh, I'm still hearing that whiny noise. It's got to be a mic cable issue. Got to be a mic cable issue. Hold on. Wait a minute. I do that. I don't hear it now.
We don't have a whole lot of songs that feature the cowbell.
I gotta have more cowbell, baby.
Brother Little 1478 Grammarcoptertum.
Thank you very, very much. Hold on a second. Let's see. No, it was gone. And now it's back. When I did something here and it was gone for a minute. It's even worse now. Where is the release? Oh, there it is. Let's try that. Indubitably says balls deep. All right, we're going to try something. All right, that did it. We disconnected and reconnected the mic cable. And now I hear nothing. I hear nothing. Silence is golden. That was driving my tendinitis or tinnitus or whatever nuts. Oh, let's flip this over. Welcome to a show. We've got a show for you. Is this a show, says Doom Clone. No, it's me fixing a thing, and why the you still kicking around? Oh, I thought you didn't like it here. And we got bored with your shit. So balls deep, rest of the mods, your leisure is all I'm going to say. You do you. No screen, Johnny, Thursday. No, I was fixing the mic issue, and I did. I fixed the mic issue. Live tech support. Because I kick ass. I knew when I did the other stuff, so that also will explain why my voice has been a little weird coming through the Rodecaster. Not that my voice doesn't suck in general. I have weird flex issues with muscles. Isn't it fun? But yeah, we're gonna have to retune the Rodecaster, and unplugging and replugging the cable was what fixed that. So there must have been the cable must have been. I also unclipped it. It was wound up to take the excess slack out of the way, and it was too tight, I think, and so that might have been a part of the problem. It tweaked it in a way that we couldn't fix it. Carlos Ramirez saying, yo, how you doing? Good to see everybody on YouTube, Rumble, and Twitter. We've got all three chats up. Landers, y'all ready for Dick? I don't know why you're saying people ready for Dick. Rusty Grammer saying second. Dive Bar, I was second, just didn't type. What clip was in the beginning? I cut off at something like it's like having sex. Oh, here, I'll play you that.
Like having sex. It's a painstaking, arduous task that seems to go on and on forever, and just when you think things are going your way, nothing happens.
It's a movie quote. Alrighty, technically I wasn't first. I just naturally curious who was ready for some dick. Oh, okay. Oh, I could go on for hours on the finer points of dick and its glorious buddies, the balls, says Landers. Really? Oh, ready, not really, willing, and I could maybe be convinced. All right, I don't know what that's about, Landers. I was actually being Melton because that's what I would have said listening to Johnny explain the microphone thing. And Dive Bar saying, oh, Leslie. Yes, man. God bless that man. God bless that man.
Like a midget at a urinal, I was going to have to stay on my toes. Oh, sure. Maybe not as much as jumping on a bicycle with a seat missing, but it hurts. We're all blown to bits. Mind if I pull the underwear out of my crack?
I don't know if you could tell, but I really love the Naked Gun movies. I really, really love the Naked Gun movies.
We shot a lot of people together. It's been great.
So, yeah. Fallen saying, Johnny, don't. Balls deep. Give your balls a tug. Justin Kemple saying, here's Johnny. What's wrong now? The string around your balls is too tight, says Fallen. No. Doom Clone saying, Doom Clone, who is counting more? I love it here, Johnny. All right, whatever. What's wrong now? The string around my balls are fine. Don't make me turn your ass into a cup holder. I don't think you want to. Is that Steve Martin or Leslie Nielsen? How dare you, balls deep? No offense, man. Like, you're a dude. You support the show. You're a fucking mod. Leslie Nielsen, Steve Martin. Really? Really? Wow. Holy fuck. That hurts, man. That I don't even have a Steve Martin drop on here. Okay? I don't have anything against Steve Martin. I don't have any personal whatevers with Steve Martin. Ooh, I bet I figured out what a part of the problem was. That's a part of the problem. Because they were linked. I figured it out. Hooray. I'm sort of intelligent. I made my own issue because I put a power cord in the mix. I'm so stupid. Rusty Grammer banned that jobber. At least I didn't say Christopher Walken. Well, yeah, because if you said Christopher Walken, then you would be proving that you are fucking retarded. There's no way in hell that this is a Christopher Walken line.
Like having sex. It's a painstaking, arduous task that seems to go on and on forever, and just when you think things are going your way, nothing happens.
I do need some Christopher Walken lines, though, if we're honest. I do. However, the new line that I'm very, very proud of that some of you may have noticed that came in right at the end of the show.
I'm a thumb in the butt guy.
Yeah. Because apparently,
Cause the pussy ain't shit.
I'm a thumb in the butt guy.
I'm holding it to my butthole right now.
I really should have boosted the volume more on that.
I'm a thumb in the butt guy. I've tasted a lot of semen.
Dive bar, put him in timeout. No. Did Aaron tell you the details of his almost job at the radio station? Josie Wales, no, he did not. I don't know that this here. I might have to put another thing over there. We'll see if we can. I have been trying more and more ways to get Deadpool to stay on here. I think at some point I'm just going to get like a fucking hot glue gun or something. I'm going to bolt him. I'm going to bolt him on here. You have a job, sir. You are the mascot of this show. By fucking God, I will find a way. He had those little, they came with these little perfect circular sticky deals, and I forget why, but I had to take them off. And ever since then, it's been a curse, because the sticky deals that he came with worked fine. Worked perfectly. Now this is, Here I Come is extremely adhesive. Or to anybody who has any doubts that I have to overcome stupid bullshit to do this show, I give you my ability to read something in real time and move the words around, because apparently the wiring is fucked. So I hear "come" is an adhesive substance, came out as "Here I Come" is extremely adhesive. Dave Sarah number 2F saying, is this a show? I don't know. It's starting off as one. People are filtering in. We're letting people on Twitch, YouTube, and Rumble filter in. YouTube and Rumble filtering very nicely. Twitch starting off slow. Again, that's a new thing now. Twitch is apparently starting off slow. Donnie Spurgtopia. Hey, Johnny K. Big fan here. Love the show. Well, thank you. Thank you for being here. Fallen the Great. This is not a show. It's a sandwich. Yeah, it's a sandwich. It's a sandwich. The numbers. Well, I also have to load stuff because I got distracted watching Aaron talking about the boogie thing, and I lost track of time, so I didn't do some of my normal show prep. So let's go and load our first hour stories. We're going to be talking about the new prototype spacesuit that apparently is NASA's got new spacesuits, man, or at least a new spacesuit plan, and oh boy, recycling to a whole new level. We've got a man cited for speeding for one of the greatest reasons of all time, and quite frankly, I haven't read the story. I don't know anything about it, but I'm saying he doesn't deserve a ticket just off of what I know from it thus far. As well as we have a story about CNN getting trolled by a man with an Epstein shirt, and so we're going to talk about that. We've got video surfacing of Trump arriving at the hospital. We've got the supposed motive of the assassination attempt, the investigation into the motive. So we're going to look into that. And I have some thoughts about that before we get into even going with that. And then we have a ex-liberal activist who went viral with a pro-Trump post and says the assassination attempt solidified her decision to vote for Trump. So we'll get to that video, too. That's our quote-unquote first hour stories. Though, if I'm honest, I highly expect that to go well into the second hour because it's a lot of stuff, and we let people filter in. What time does this show start? You know, if Real Crumbum, if you're not liking it, you don't gotta be here, homie. I'm sorry. What time does the real show start? Oh, this is the show. I'm loading up the stories. I'm going to do the stuff. We're 17 minutes in. People are filtering in. The chat likes to fuck around. So I'm sorry we're not doing it on your time, my friend. MSO letting us know he's watching. Well, MSO, I already have a win because we are $40 away from fully funding the 25th, which, if I'm not mistaken, is a Friday. It's either a Thursday or a Friday. 25th. Let's pull that up. The 25th is a Thursday. Fuck me. All right. So yeah, the 25th. $40 from Mersh thinks you're a star. I highly, highly doubt that. And the viewership on all three of my platforms put together certainly disproves that. But I am honored that he thinks that. All right, so we've got all of our story stuff up and loaded. It seems like let's double check and see if it was just late. Yeah, viewers on Twitch are either slow to upload or whatever, but it seems like everybody else on Rumble and YouTube is here, so we'll get moving. Bobby Bologna saying Johnny. Texas saying who the fuck cares what Mersh thinks. That's a gay thing to post. Miss Rachel M. Hi, I was told there might be a show starting soon. Yeah, eventually, I guess we'll get to one. Oh, I was now I'm tempted to delay it. Like, fucking, we're fully funded for today. I mean, I could bail. Like, I don't have to. I could sit here like this the whole day because today we're going till 5:30 anyway. We're full, like I said, fully funded into the up to the Wednesday the 24th and $10 into the 25th. So I mean, Los Federales saying hello, gringos and infidels. What's up, Los Federales? See, and people still getting in here, and they're going to be like, oh, they're going to get in here and be like, oh, man, we could start the show now. And it's just like, yeah, but you're late. Dear Butch, I'm going back to work. Catch you later. See, there you go. All right, see you later, Dear Butch. Joy Reed wants proof of bullets starting at 110. Thank you, Lab Glass. I think I have a similar story, but this is from 3 hours ago, so we'll keep it there, and we will cue it to 110, and we'll get started with that in just a second. We'll get the stuff that isn't Trump-based out of the way, but the show didn't start yet. Yeah, that's why I'm, you know. All right, let's go over here. So, 09 Canyon, me, Rusty Grammar. Hi, I resemble that remark, Rusty Grammar. Wow, okay. That's why I was second, dropped in on YouTube, then I dropped out to go to Rumble. Who's counting anymore? When is the show? Fucking Jesus. And he wonders why we don't want to keep him around. Because you're a cunt. Just keep being a cunt. Oh, all right, fine, whatever. All right, the show ended. You missed it, says Texas. Yeah, there's no show anymore. The show's gone. The show, yesterday's show is up today, and today's show will be up the day before yesterday, and tomorrow's show will be up eventually. I don't know. We'll do a show somewhere. When are we going to start Deport Los Federales? Why would we, Wheat Div? Oh, Johnny's doing the devil's lettuce. I can't condone this, says Landers. How the fuck long have you been here, Landers? I am like, we're fully funded. I ain't waiting for a hype train. People are having fun being, is this a rerun, says My Lost Interest. No, dude. Why would you say this is a rerun? So anyways, our first story we'll talk about quickly. Spacewalks astronauts have to take to periodically patch up the space station or the shuttle. Well, those things can take a long time. Astronauts have to use the restroom, and they wear special garments designed to, allow them to shit themselves and piss themselves. So scientists are now trying to figure out a way to potentially recycle some of that fluid. And current astronaut extravehicular activity suits were designed more than 40 years ago, and NASA currently does not have concrete plans to renew or replace them. To promote astronaut well-being, researchers have designed a novel in-suit urine collection and filtration system, or the Dune system, Etlin said. The system would recycle urine using forward and reverse osmosis, a model used by the current wastewater management treatment system aboard the space station to remove contaminants from the urine and filter it to drinking water. The proposed technology is called the Dune system due to its resemblance to the water recycling still suits worn by the characters in that franchise. The device would have several layers of fabric, including an antimicrobial fabric, to allow urine to be drawn away from the body quickly to the outer surface of the cup, where it can be pumped away, reducing the health risk posed by extended exposure to urine. The liquid would then enter the filtration system, a two-step apparatus that removes water from urine into a salt solution with a pump, then separating pure water from salt. In the Artemis missions, astronauts might be out there for hours and hours on end, and there might be sort of an emergency scenario where they need to return to the base, but their rover broke down. You have all sorts of contingency scenarios where you need water and you need a waste system that isn't limited to what a diaper can hold. Yeah, but now we're going to drink it? It's like new water. It's going to be rap water soon. Oh. Lab Glass, I can piss jet fuel. Oh, this is why I keep the chats. Now this chat's moving too fast between the Rumble, or between the YouTube and the Twitch. Good afternoon. I'm going back to work. Yep, we got that. We got Joey Reed's thing. I want to be an astronaut so I can launch my turds into space. Well, I mean, that's a weird goal. I can piss jet fuel. I have no proof, but I know neither can melt steel beams. A big step for turd kind, says G-Lox. Alrighty. What was Mikey? Where at Mikey? Did Mikey 2 Milk say something? Have we seen something from Mikey? I don't see Mikey there. All right. Mikey from Florida, where is the show? Oh. So this is our thing. That's what they're gonna do. Okay. Bobby shops at the Walmart, says Victoria. Wait a minute. What's our problem now? He can't swim, but he can drown in Victoria's cavernous gash, says Texas. No, I can't swim. My legs don't work very well. I don't know why you would think. Donnie Spurgtopia, you already blocked me. Really? Did I? Did I do it, or did one of the other mods? Because I don't really care. I just kind of want to do a show, and if you just want to, like, fuck around. When's the show gonna start? So we talk about a topic, and then they just start ripping on me instead. Like, so it's like, okay, so you didn't need a show. You just want to be a dick. Like, I don't know. The mods are blocking left and right, says Danny Spertopia. Well, I'm looking right now, and I have not, it's on top chat. Maybe I'm wrong. I have to go to live chat. Maybe that'll do it. I don't see a single person that's been blocked, so I don't know what you're smoking crack about. Balls deep, that's a Spergtopia bit. Well. Isn't swimming all in the armpits? No, actually, swimming's largely in the center of the body, being able to maintain some sort of, like, ballast with the water. Combination of muscles and air capacity in your lungs can do it. If you're fat, you're usually buoyant. Salt content of the water makes a big difference. I mean, I can do like a dead man's float kind of thing. But yeah, I can't, like, swim. Johnny Arcade, can you start the show over? I just got here. See what I mean? There we go. No, you're smoking crack. Aw. You have a center of the body. Right. That's why I said I can do like a dead man's float and a kind of thing, but other than that, the legs are just dead weight. In my head canon, Johnny is Jude Law in Gattaca. Okay. All right. Is this a show? Fucking Jesus. Just use your center body. No, I said swimming's largely about the center of your body, keeping it above water. All right, whatever. Okay. You know what we'll do? Just cause you guys are having a great time and you go ahead and have a great time in the chat, we'll just do that, and we'll do our show. Then the people, oh, why isn't the chat on the screen? Because you guys want to be fucking assholes, so fuck it. You do you, and I'll read the chat when it's relevant to the show. All right, so there's the first story that we did. Man cited for speeding through northeast Nebraska to get Raising Cane's. I am not a fan of people speeding, but I'm going to say, if you're speeding through Nebraska just for a chicken sandwich, how fast did you go? Let's find out. This is out of Stanton County, Nebraska. A man was cited for speeding to get chicken strips from Raising Cane's, according to the Stanton County Sheriff's Office. On Sunday around 1 p.m., a deputy spotted a 19-year-old. Oh, 19? Oh, you lame piece of shit. You were just speeding. It could have been chicken strips or a fucking hot gas. You'd be blowing through any fucking speed. Yeah, right. Oh, I had to do it for the chicken strips. Go fuck yourself. All right, so 19-year-old South Dakota man speeding down Highway 57 about 12 miles south of Stanton. The deputy clocked the northbound driver at 120 miles per hour. The posted speed limit is 65. All right, so he's about double. The deputy pulled the vehicle over, and the driver told the deputy he was in a hurry to get home, but first he needed to make a stop at Raising Cane's to get some chicken strips. The nearest restaurant would have taken the driver through Norfolk. He was cited for careless driving and speeding at 118 miles per hour in a 65. Yeah, but I said nearly 120. Okay. Sheriff Mike Unger said the incident is a good reminder for all drivers to be mindful on the road, even when in a rush or while you're hungry. Dude, it's you all right, man? You're driving kind of fast. You get a little race car drivery when you're hangry. Just Sheriff's Office wants to remind everyone that we take speeding violations seriously and discourage everyone from driving foolishly and putting innocent people at unwarranted risk. At these high speeds, there is no time to react for the average driver, Unger wrote. If they had a H in his name, he would be Hunger. Be even better. Alrighty. SH saying, I'd be speeding through Nebraska to get the hell out of Nebraska. Balls deep. Last time I blew through hot gas, it was my birthday. Bobby Bologna, sir, I need to shit and I need some chicken. Yeah, dude, when they pull you over, all you have to say to the police officer when they pull you over is, oh, wait, no, we got to go to the sound drops. We got to go to 5. They pull up, what? Oh, that's right. We had this in case there was all.
Boy, and I can't think right now for the food.
Podcast customer service saying white people go crazy over chicken. I mean, yeah, apparently, and Raising Cane's, literally the whole thing is the sauce. Like, fuck off. All right. Yeah, cellular breakdown, muscle and bone loss, and hair loss. Sounds like a fun time. Wait a minute. What the heck are you guys talking about in the Rumble chat? The show consists of the chat derailing Johnny from doing a show, says Dive Bar. And Lander's saying, I mean, we lost telemetry data and all the tech to do it. Now, I'm saying maybe we did, probably didn't. And there's that pesky van. What the heck are you talking about? Mikey from the 1980s cereal commercials, generation gap stuff. What? Landers, why are YouTube chatters so goddamn cunty? Not enough dick to go around. That's my assessment. I can't understand what the fuck is going on in the Rumble chat. Like, I'm looking at this, and I have no idea. Landers, where does... I mean, we lost telemetry data. I don't know. I guess the spacewalk stuff. New Zealand Ministry of Truth. Yep, all right. Landers plus telemetry data is usually not a good combo. Have you ever gotten the 32-ounce Cane sauce cup? It's legit, says Carlos Ramirez. It might be legit, but I'm saying the sauce is the sale. Like, the sauce is the point of sale on the whole thing. Like, so it doesn't... You could get your own fucking chicken strips just so long as you get the sauce. I'm sure there's a fucking recipe online. Just learn to make the sauce and then buy chicken strips and go home and have your own fucking thing. There you go. Alrighty. Mr. Q, life cereal. Mikey likes it. Dave's bald spot. Look behind me. Okay. All right. The sauce is not supposed to make the meal. Right, St. Caesar? The sauce is not supposed to make the meal. His girl's parents aren't home, and she wants canes. Right? It's not about the sauce. It's not about the chicken strips. It's about the chick he's going to dip his strip into while she has her Raising Canes. And he's raising his cane. Alrighty, so there we go. That is that. I'm guessing that's one of the 2 Amazon deliveries. We got a show upgrade that I'm excited to talk about. Actually, I think it's supposed to get here Friday, though, so I don't think that's that, because I have 2 packages coming from Amazon. I ordered them on Prime. We're getting a new monitor for the center monitor. We're going to have an even bigger monitor in the center, because we're going to do I'm going to work on doing some game streaming stuff in the mornings, especially now that I'm not doing one of my medical appointments is getting removed from the rotation. I think we've completed it or done the whole course or whatever, so hooray for that. We'll do some game stuff. Maybe so. I'm thinking I'm gonna do some Overwatch multiplayer, even though I'm not really great at it. Like we'll laugh at me sucking, and then I don't know. We'll see where we go from there. Wow, you're already upgrading your show more in 1 week than Aaron has in 3 years. Dude, I upgrade my show all the time. This is like my 8th mic arm. I broke the others, but I mean, like, this is my 8th mic arm. I've had 2 monitor trees. I've had I've got 3 different sets of lights. The chair's gone through 8 fucking million different amalgamations of foam, and the light rail, fucking top to bottom all over. I've replaced that twice. Chunky piss droplets floating through space. Landers, what the are you talking about? What are you talking about? Golden showers in space. It's like a confetti party. Oh, JB Contrarian, no. What the fuck wants to be your friend? What the hell is this? By quick ad. I guess I'll accept that. That's worrisome. Always weird when someone randomly does that. Ba-doop boop. All right, and a partridge in a microphone tree. Yeah, thank you, Danny Crook. I've upgraded my show a lot. Aaron needs to do that. Do you want a clip of Keemstar firing Boogie on LOLCal live, 3 minutes long? I was going through that with Aaron. Like, actually, yeah, I'll take that clip. St. Caesar, we'll cover that for a minute. Where are we at with the goal, says Ricky Julian. We're at Thursday, July 25th. It's at $40 right now. That's where we're at with that. We haven't checked Rumble or YouTube for their possible payouts to buy out a couple days on the show. So play some Karnov Classic NES Gold. People still play Overwatch. Overwatch 2, yeah, people still play. Like, if you're going to do game streaming, you have to play either the newest games, and that gets expensive, or you have to play, like, multiplayer games. People don't care to really watch it. They don't want to watch you stand around, like, if I play World of Warcraft, nobody's going to fucking want to watch that. It's going to be boring. They'll be like, all right, so you're doing some quests, and now, and then there, and then, /paypal.me if you're feeling givey, says Balls Deep. Venmo, johnny-krutches. Yeah, I got to set up a Cash App. Here, I'll put the pay links into the show. Like I said, we're fully funded today. I'm doing a chill day. We don't need to I'm not going to gripe or fucking beg for money or nothing. But if you are having fun with it and you want to be generous or just call me a cuck and a donation, you know, more power to you. All right, there we go. There. Control V. Boom. And pin it manually. There we go. There. I've really got to tone down the phone thing so it doesn't go off on the show like that again. All right, there we go there. And I tried donating, but Crutch Pal is down. V. Boom. J.B. Contrarian. PayPal? No, I clicked that PayPal link. It took me right in there. So, I don't know, man. You do you. Who is why would I give you money? Is you just ban me for asking silly? Then don't give me money. Like, go back to ignoring you. All right, can you do a swim?
Behold the power of cheese.
Thank you, Lab Glass, for the 100 bits and the sticker. We better see where we're at on that. Jesus, we're a little over halfway to a sticker party. That means everybody on Twitch, when a sticker party happens, stickers are free. You get to pick whatever ones you want, throw them at the screen. They don't have their sound drops attached to them, and they're not aimable. Some of them are aimable, and they don't cost any bits though. So it's free and fun for everyone. A little over halfway there, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. All right, so into this first story. Someone else sent me a link about Joy Reid wanting whatever. But let's watch this from The Hill from 3 hours ago. Oh no, this is the clip that they sent in. So we did that. And then what's this one? Long suspected drug thing. Yeah, I don't really want to. We'll go to this one that someone sent us for Joy Reid. Jesus. Isn't that the guy from that fucking... He really looks like the dude from that show that what's his name's always right and he pisses people off. I don't know. That guy got Guy got ran out. All right, go. Oh, it's muted. I was like, why isn't it playing? I have my sound on.
For MSNBC's Joy Reid. Take a listen.
We still don't know for sure whether Donald Trump was hit by a bullet, whether he was hit by glass fragments, whether he was hit by shrapnel. We don't have those details.
We have the shooter's position. Glass fragments from what? And we have the other people that were hit. And I'm pretty sure they were probably able to figure out where that bullet landed. Saint Caesar. Johnny, it sounded better muted. You're absolutely right. Here you go for from Twitter. And Flimsy Greensburg, will this be up later? Yeah, it'll be up later. Why wouldn't it be? The only ones that ever get taken down are on YouTube because I play stuff and I'm not allowed to, apparently. YouTube's a cunt. But yeah, you Rumble and Twitter never get taken down.
Have to be.
Rumble and YouTube never get taken down. But or Rumble and Twitter never get taken down, but Twitter, fuck you, Twitch, Jesus, Rumble and Twitch never get taken down, but Twitch has a 30-day calendar, so about 30 days worth of content, and then they cycle through. All right, here we go. Back to Joy Reid. Let's go over here. Let's go over there. Boom.
We actually have no details from his physician, even though this man is still a Secret Service protected, and presidential candidate. We knew almost nothing. Why?
Why do you need to know? What more do we need to know? Shots fired. This is your clap back at it. Like, well, we don't know if it was really a bullet, or we know that people literally got shot and died. We have the video, the literal video of the bullet whizzing by his head. We don't know if it was the bullet. Was it shrapnel? Was it wishful thinking? Did he keep a razor blade in his wrist, like a pro wrestling move, and he cut himself? No. We saw the video where he's over here and he's like, he said, they're coming across the border in massive numbers. Look at this chart. See, they're coming across the border in massive numbers. And as he turned over, waboosh. We have the video, the slow-mo. We've seen it in slow-mo where wham, right by his head. Right by his head, he goes like this, and he hits the ground. So I really, I'm not buying the glass thing. He was out in the open. Where was the glass in particular? This is the stupidest argument I've ever heard.
Why don't we know that much? We know that 3 people were shot. 1 person, unfortunately, was killed at the rally.
Yeah, and we know that Donald Trump's ear was grazed by a bullet, but you seem to ignore that part.
We don't know where they were sitting or standing relative to him. We don't know why, for 9 full seconds, Donald Trump was allowed to stand back up during an active shooter situation.
Did you see the fucking security detail trying to keep him from standing back up? And they were trying to move him off the stage. And at that point, I'm pretty sure they took out the shooter, but I don't know. Either way, so... And these are the same fuckers that are like, how can you question January 6th when the FBI just fucking totally turns belly up on the one guy who's on video orchestrating the damn thing? Good God, this lady is dumb. I am getting annoyed.
Even though they at that point had said the shooter was down, how would they have known if there were more shooters or not? Nobody knew that there could have been 5 shooters for all they knew. Yet they allowed him to stand up in the middle of that.
There could have been 5 shooters for all they knew. God, they wished there were. They certainly left enough holes for the one. They allowed him to stand back up. You realize, Joy, for those of us who believe that this was a deliberate attempt on his life, allowing him to stand back up actually works into our narrative and against yours. Yeah, they allowed him to stand back up. They were hoping the shooter would take another shot. More security lapses revealed in rising fact. So, all right, yeah, fucking Jesus. Joy Reid. Good God.
Crisis and pose for a photo.
And Joe Rogan also had some questions.
And then there's these questions like, how the does this 20-year-old kid climb on that roof 150 yards away and no one sees him?
Well, that one guy was pointing at him the whole time.
Yes.
He's like pointing to, he's right there.
And they're yelling, he's got a gun. There's a guy in the prone position on a roof 150 yards away from the former president. The whole thing's nuts. The
whole thing's nuts. Yeah, and like I said before, for me it's one of 2 ways. Either A, our current administration allowed this lapse either deliberately for this person or in the hopes that someone would do something, or B, it was a setup by Donald Trump to make him look good, and they got somebody to, like, sacrificial lamb themselves. Because keep in mind, this shooter got killed for their efforts, regardless of who put them up to it or why they did it or whatever. And I'm still firmly of the opinion of why they did it is because of the rhetoric that the news media pitches about political opponents on both sides. Trump's side is you got to fight like hell to take our country back. The liberal side is Donald Trump is pretty much Satan, and when he gets elected, all of your freedoms are going to be gone. So yeah, I don't know. Rogan and Joy Reid would make a cute couple. Oh my God. Those two talking on a show together would probably be the weirdest thing in the world.
The whole thing stinks of either incompetence or a design, or we're in the Matrix.
I think it's fair to say incompetence or design, or we're in the Matrix.
Could be one of those.
They all
incompetence or design, or both. Or both. It could entirely be both. Trump's side says you need to fight to get your country back. Then they get lead thrown at them, says Bobby Bologna. That's a good shot to just hit an ear from 130 yards. That's exactly right, was fill some holes. That's exactly right. Like I said, that's why I don't believe the it was arranged kind of thing to make Trump look good. And keep in mind, this person also went off on people in the crowd, which is another reason why I don't believe it would be a pro-Trumper, because you can't go after the people in the crowd. And here's the other thing that makes me think it's either a freaking government conspiracy op thing or just a libtard. So many liberal people, like that one lady that posted about being like, oh, well, at least it's one less supporter. Sandy Squatch, got to go. Have a great day. See you later, Sandy. Digger 420, hiya, kids. When we had to go on the qualifying range in the Army, 100 yards was to zero in your weapon. So how far away was this guy? Someone was saying it before. How far away? 100 yards was to zero in your weapon. Oh, 130 yards. Okay. Dave's bald spot. Joy Reid has the capacity to do the same thing. She just doesn't have the tools. 130 yards. So, yeah, I don't know how difficult of a shot that is to make, but my 7-year-old can smoke a squirrel at 130 yards with a 22. That's rookie shit with a scope and a little wind. Well, maybe. Either way, like, the dude went after multiple people, not just like it wasn't like he was just going for the president. I don't know. I really don't. Where did that clipping go? I was trying to do that because those drive me nuts. 50 yards is pistol range for people that are starting out and zeroing your pistol. Some are saying that the Secret Service agents were fans of Trump and they were listening to him speak instead of surrounding Trump. I never thought of that. My man's going to love that. What did Texasist say? If you're married, your husband is a digger. Los Federales, that chick just set the black community back 50 years. No, she didn't. No, she didn't. She set it free. All right? She set it free, Los Federales. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. Alrighty, so that's the Joy Reid and Joe Rogan calling out the weird narrative on it. We'll drop that. What was the other story? Oh yeah, we have the boogie thing. We'll play the boogie thing. Hobo Chili Wrestling also rise. Yes, indeed, the Aristocox. Good to see you. Bobby Bologna, you only need to spray in that general direction, to be fair. Yeah, and Donald Trump gets the one shot by his head and immediately goes, well, not immediately, but quickly goes to the ground. The weird thing on it to me is I don't know anything about the specifics of the weapon he was firing, but why did he only send one shot downrange on Trump? That's another weird thing. He only sent one shot on Trump. Like, you would have thought he would have fired like a few, like at Trump, like pew, 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 and guarantee that one of them hit. But was it like a bolt action gun? I heard he had in EOTech. Robbie's co-host sounded stupid. I don't know who Robbie's co-host is. I'm still thinking about the black nurse from the arrest video from yesterday. Oh, that lady was fun. Joe Biden spotted about to kiss another woman until Jill stopped him 2 hours ago, 20 seconds long. All right, let's see this. Spotted about to kiss another woman he appeared to have thoughts was his wife until Jill stopped him. Okay, let's go to this. Oh my God. Stop telling me that this guy isn't fucking demented and that he is fit to be in office, okay? Oh, he gets tired after fucking 6 p.m. Oh, Grandpa needs a nap in order to deal with the business of the day. He confused who his wife was. Joe has the vid. He's in his basement. Mikey Two Milks, no, he didn't. Where the fuck did you hear that? I don't know that he confused that lady for his wife. Jill came in and got him. It didn't look like he was going to kiss her. Perhaps he was just going in for a bit of a sniff. With all the modern technologies that we have access to now and the speed that info can travel, the government is finding out quickly that it is extremely hard to keep an inside job a secret. Mikey Two Milks, not Joe. You're behind in the chat. Oh, what? I'm behind in the chat? All right. Oh, wait, he didn't have an... Oh, you're saying the I heard it. I heard it had an EO tech. Yeah, no. I don't know. Jill, fuck off. This is my slam piece. Had dementia, I'd grab every butt I saw. Sorry, dementia. She has a nice butt, though. I mean, does she have a nice butt? Again, I don't feel like this is necessary. I don't know that he's necessarily... Is he going in for a kid? See, this is a 13-second clip. Like, even right at the beginning, like, they're talking. She almost looks like she has her lips pursed. He's talking. He's moving in to talk to her. And then she comes in to talk to him. Now she looks a little like, what's going on here? And now she's moving off. I don't know. I don't really get a good butt shot. Decent tits, though. Who's that? Yeah, I am not convinced that he was trying to, I'm not convinced he was trying to kiss her. No, John, just forget it. I already have. So is she going for a kiss? It kind of, in the beginning, it kind of looks like she almost was. Again, I don't understand the whole thing. It doesn't look like anyone really... He just thought that was Jill. I could see him thinking that was Jill, and that's why, like... But again, it doesn't even look like he went in for a kiss. Like, spotted about to kiss another woman. Was he about to kiss another woman? That's a clip where I could see that being what's going on, but I don't know. All right, so we've got this lolcow thing. Boogie 2988 or whatever is fired from lolcow live for whatever's going on with his shit. Bobby Bologna, I see, Johnny. It was a sniff. He might have been close talking. When there were female Secret Service, he would swim in the pool naked. Who would? Do you guys remember when he was VP, female Secret Service and naval personnel complained about his behavior? Oh, I don't. Dude, I'd love a link on that. Texas eyewitness reports he's packing. All right, let's go ahead and flip over to this. Here we go.
You're fired. You have to be fired. You are fired. You are fired. You have to be kicked off this fucking show. This is crazy. This is so fucking bad. And I have sympathy for you. I actually do. And I know a lot of people don't. They want you dead. But I do, because I understand how complex this is. I truly do.
It's not complex. Either he lied about having cancer or he didn't. And either he took money from people for donations because of going through cancer, or he didn't. That's not complex. Did he undergo cancer treatments? Did he take donations for undergoing cancer treatments? These are things I don't know for a fact. But again, that's why it's not complex, but okay.
But this is so fucking bad. I don't even have other words than just bad, 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 bad. And I know that you're not evil. I know you're just fucking, I don't even have a better word.
I mean, come on, man, not evil. I'd check that guy's hard drive. And what's with this backdrop? Are you in a bathroom? What's going on here?
You're retarded. You're retarded.
Hey, I'm retarded. Don't you put that shit on him. I'm retarded. I don't want to be lumped in with the likes of this fucknut. I'm retarded. I make mistakes all the time. Don't put him in with me.
Like that's the word. That's the word I use. So
fuck you. That's the word I use. I too think I'm retarded. Hate me while I flagellate myself and again just continue to hate me, but I'll hate me too, so we can all be on the same page and be friends. No. You don't get to do that. You don't get to pull this. You don't get to pull this bullshit and then be like, that's the word I use too. Johnny, you sit in an egg chair. I don't think you're allowed to shame someone for their background. New boot goofing. I could be wrong, though. Yeah, I sit in an egg chair, but let's be clear. I sit in an egg chair because when I bought a $200 comfy as hell gaming chair to game, work, and stream out of, everybody asked for the egg chair back. I love this chair. I do. I love my egg chair. But let no mistake be made. The egg chair is here because a majority of the fans want the egg chair. Texas, don't cry, Johnny. Are you still on that? Good luck. Who made Texasist a mod? Huh. That's weird. I don't remember that. All right. Dave's bald spot. The chair makes you look weak. Okay. I'm gonna take your word on that. I love the egg chair. I love the chair. You look so little. Well, thank you, New Zealand Ministry of Truth. You did when I had a different handle. Oh, well then we'll leave that there. And apparently you stream from Paw Patrol Central too. Just easy. Dude, I've never seen Paw Patrol. That's one my daughter's never been into. She's never been into Paw Patrol, and I'm keeping her away from Paw Patrol just because there's so many stupid fucking toys in Paw Patrol. Everything now has fucking toys. She's got the bluey shit with the fucking toys. So yeah, no, I'm keeping her away from Paw Patrol. Like, love the chair, Crutches. Big fan, says Doom Clone. Well, thank you, Doom Clone. All right, let's get back to Boogie getting fired from LolCow Live.
You have to be fucking fired. But I also think because this is so fucking there's so much gray here. This is not a black and white situation. I mean, shit, he may still have fucking cancer.
Again, I feel like that should be a very easy to answer question. I don't know why if he has one, didn't he say the kind of cancer he said it was like blood cancer, like bone marrow cancer or some shit? It was like something serious. I feel like you can kind of zero in on that. If they say you have cancer, correct me if I'm wrong. I've gone through quite a few tests where they're like, well, we believe you have MS because of this test and this test and this test. And let me tell you how they double-checked that information if it was ever questioned. They did the test again. How long does it take to get a test? How long does it take to get a test? Mizzle-T Shizzle, and let Johnny cry if he wants to. I don't know. Smoke out Prod saying, kids don't need toys. It's that damn Harry Potter that started this whole mess. Yeah, no, the kids don't need toys, but the Disney and, well, fucking Disney especially, but fucking Disney, Hasbro, all of them realize that if they make things like Paw Patrol where there's, different action play sets. Ivy has so many fucking play sets from Bluey. She has totes. Totes, and I mean like giant plastic totes. Not just totes, dude. She has totes of Bluey like figurines, and some of them like she has multiples of the characters because like they'll come in packs. So we have piles of these things. I even told her grandmother recently, I'm like, we got to pack up the extra ones and just bring them downstairs so she has something to play with down there. Dave's Bald Spot, you obviously don't know many strong and awesome critters hatched out of an egg, brother. Does Dave's Bald Spot really have a, or was it just the chair makes you look weak? Oh, the chair makes me look weak. What chair makes you look strong? And how does the chair make me look weak? It's doing the same thing every other chair does. It's just, it's an egg chair. You know what it sounds like? Sounds like you're jealous. And that makes you look weak.
I mean, this is not black and white. It's not like you fucking ran and did like a fucking I got cancer scam and ran a GoFundMe when you never had it. Like it's not like you did something like that. We're not talking about fucking evil, all right?
Right.
We're talking about a retard. So I feel like even though you're fired and you're going to be gone for a while, you should have some type of pathway back.
That's not fired. I've never been fired from a job where they're like, but if you're super duper sorry in a couple of months, we'll hire you back.
You should have to go through fucking hell, to be honest. Yeah. The play button, we'll sell that. We'll get it to charity. Reading these super chats is one. Here's another thing. This should be one of the punishments if you ever want to come back on this fucking show again. Not a fucking single drop of fucking Mountain Dew or Diet Mountain Dew should ever touch your fucking lips again.
That's a weird hate. They had a replacement at the ready. DSP was supposed to be on Lolcow Live. Remember that DSP, Boogie, and Wings? That would have been a shit show. Right. They had DSP, but DSP dropped out.
Fuck off.
Hi, wow, that was a little loud. Thank you, whoever did that. Fanatical Bucks fan, thank you for that. Those critters will fuck you up. What about hard Mountain Dew? Right, so can you drink hard Mountain Dew? What about Pepsi Cola? Is it all sodas or is it just the Mountain Dew? Is it just the Mountain Dew? Bobby Bologna, such a stupid idea for a show. It isn't. It isn't for this one reason. There is an audience out there that will follow these lolcows around and will tune into these shows to make bullshit like trolley chats and super chats, and they'll take that money. And as we can already tell from the fucking limp dick demeanor of this asshole right here, he'll take that beating for the cash. He'll take that beating just for the cash.
It should never touch your lips again.
That's already a choice I already made.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Okay, see, this is what I don't...
Magic 8 Ball. It's okay to drink Mountain Dew while hard. Yeah, fair enough. If you can stay hard while you're drinking Mountain Dew. Lander's saying, I get a strong sexual tension between Boogie and Keem. They should fuck and smooth it out. Maybe it's just, you know what I think it is? I'm going to wipe the chat to prove this here. You know what I think it is? I think Keem's just got a natural, like, you want to fuck that guy vibe. Like, no offense, man. That is a well-manicured fucking beard. And that's just a dude. You know, I think Keem can get it. I think it fucking Boogie... some chick, some other lolcow, I think Keem can get it. JB Contrarian, I'd pay to see that. How long a beating for how much cash and no video, says 09 Canyon. Chug Code Red. Aaron takes quite a beating for cash. I mean, yeah, I'll be deep in the cold ground before I give up my Mountain Dew, which shouldn't be long now. If you just wanted to wait it out. I really hope you're joking, Mizzle T Shizzle. And Aaron stuck stuff up his ass earlier for $5. I need a clip before I'll believe that one. I mean, it's not that I don't believe it, but I need a clip. The facial hair looks fake as fuck. The facial hair looks groomed, manicured, and I don't know about fake, but definitely professionally done.
Look at what I'm drinking tonight. I brought in two
waters. There's no way I have Mountain Dew in either of these. And they're in just plain silver cups, so I could just swap them out for ones with Mountain Dew. Again, I'm sorry.
Berries and cream. I'm a little lad who loves berries and cream.
Thank you for the 100 bits, Lab Glass. Magic 8 Ball. I think he bought that beard from the Steven Seagal collection. Not a bad theory there. I could believe that. Johnny, why is your beard as weak as your legs? I like a thin beard. I like it thin. I don't like it getting in my way. It's soft but short. I'm guessing that's weak. As weak as your legs. Just hurtful. This is just hurtful. Why would you do such a thing? Alrighty, let's keep going with the show. If you're having a good time, feel free to give that thumbs up, the old slap-a-doo, so that way we can get more people paying attention to the show. I always love growing the show. We're going for another 2 hours and 15 minutes. I've got to make sure to have the PayPal and the Venmo apps open in case anyone does throw in. Don't think anyone has, but we'll check that out. Nope, looks like we're good here. And we're good there, too. All right. Okay, there we go. We're going to close that up. Johnny is Amish. Lay off him. No, I'm not. I am not Amish at all. Not even remotely Amish. But all righty. So we've got a show going for, again, 2 hours and 15 minutes. We still have a bunch of our first hour stuff to do, so we're going to get through all of that. JB Contrarian, my kids love the Wiggles. You have my sympathy. My daughter likes the Wiggles, too. My nephew's daughter loves Blippi. I think his name is, Blippi sucks, and my daughter loves Blippi. I almost committed a hate crime while waiting to board a plane. It was delayed because some ethnic kid was playing Baby Shark for about 45 minutes straight on their iPad. Oh, no. It's painful for sure. A banana phone. Johnny needs that sturdy chair because of his massive hog. Normal chairs can't hold the girth. Entirely not true. God is funny. Johnny can't run, but that legendary hog makes up for it. It's not legendary. It's just what it is. It's all Bobby's fault. That is all, says Digger420. Thank you for the $2 over there on YouTube. All the way YouTube and Rumble donations work, those just filter in, and when we hit the payout point is $50. So we take the 50 whatever, like if it's 54, we take 54 whatever. We take that and we throw that at the goal when we hit the payout point. Same thing with YouTube, but YouTube is at least 100. So we buy out at least one day with Rumble, at least 2 days with YouTube when those happen. Getting there too. Getting close on the YouTube one. MS Rachel or Miss Rachel? I'm not sure which one we're talking about. I was referencing your beard, says SC Motorsport. Oh, yeah, but it's still like Amish people have strong beards, don't they? Like this is all chill, like just it's all just like right on here. I take this down because it's sparse there. Doom clone, the goal. The goal is a ways off, so whatever. That guy that cried on Steel Toe has a show. Very cool. Yeah, the guy that cried on Steel Toe. We've covered that before. You're not even a first time in the chat thing, so I don't know why you, let's see, February 4th. Why is that one? No, 2 messages. What are the 2 messages? Oh. You got me. No, I just whatever. Mersh wrecked you. No, as I've explained to this before, I was already broken. Mersh just is the one who shattered the glass. And I explain wrecked me. I already had that raise from Aaron, so he didn't get me a raise. Explained the wreck me part. I'm still working on Aaron's show, and I'm still doing mine. So, again, he wrecked you. I will give him full credit for this. I was in an emotional state, and he broke the levee or the dam. Absolutely. Absolutely. Mersh was the tipping point. Absolutely. He broke you. Right. He broke me so bad I took a day off of streaming, and then I went right back to doing a show. Oh, God, I'm so broken. I'm so broken. If it makes you feel better, I didn't see it, says Fanatical Bucks fan. Who cares? Are you going to take that job from Mersh? I have to get a link or timestamp for the job offer. I checked my email. I didn't see anything in my email. I'll check again. It depends on the time frame of the offer and what the whole point of it is. So yeah. I shouldn't say the quiet part out loud, but the correct answer anytime a goal gets brought up is, I don't have goals. Goals are gay and cringe, and only losers base their show on money goals. Well, I don't base my show on money goals. I have I need to make this much for the show, otherwise I'll go do something else goal. That's the show's not and it's an incredibly low one, so shouldn't say the quiet part out loud. Well, I don't know if you know this. All shows have their little money goals. They have just different ways they go about them. Some of them only read super chats. What's your email? We've shared this before, but we'll do this again. I think I've put this up. There we go. We just put it in the YouTube chat there. johnny.justkidding@gmail.com. Let's see if we can highlight that. We'll put it in all three. And like I said, I don't know, like I'll say this right now. If it's just going to be, hey, come on the show so I can rip on you and try and like make you break again, it's going to it's not going to go that way. And two, I'm going to get bored and leave. And I'm going to tell him that out. If it's just going to be me coming on the show and everybody's throwing super chats to be like, cry, blah, 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 I'm going to get bored and leave. If it's just to rip on Aaron, I'm going to get bored and leave. But, fuck, I don't care. I don't care. I have a money goal, too. Not to go broke, says SC Motorsports. Right? Like, talking about, just going to say the quiet part out loud, show money goals are stupid. Well, if you're doing the show as opposed to a job, then the show money goals kind of make sense. And I have small goals. I have what I consider modest goals. All right. You are not wrecked, says Ken Decker. Right. All right, right. I am not wrecked. I was so wrecked that I didn't have Aaron take down the clip, that I let Mersh do his whole show about me. Oh, I'm so wrecked. Oh, woe is me. Back to what we were talking about. Suspected drug smuggling tunnel found in Tijuana is so long that authorities don't have enough oxygen to reach the other side. You know what? It's 3:20, which means it's 4:20 somewhere. So first of all, we're going to reload this and do that. Well, we should just clear it out, actually. Doot. That's a horrible 420 hit. That is a horrible 420 hit. And I'll say this also about the Mersh offer, because I know absolutely nothing about it. If he wants to just like hang out and do a show, I think we could have fun doing that. We both are We both like cats. We both like smoking weed. I think we could have a fun show. I think it could be fun. I'm more than willing to give it a go. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I'm getting done working at the strip club pretty soon because I don't want to keep doing that. I never meant to. It was supposed to be a one-time gig, and then I kind of, not guilt-tripped, but I kind of got... Is it guilt-tripping when girls with nice tits go, oh, please just keep coming back for the summer, please? Is it guilt-tripping, or am I wouldn't say a cuck, because I'm not expecting sex, but plus it makes your stripper girlfriend jealous. What makes my stripper girlfriend jealous? I don't have a stripper girlfriend. Dabs away. Cheers, man. Yeah, we missed 420 on the East Coast. I'm sorry, but here we go. I'm a flower. I'm a flower man. I like my flower. Flower power. All right, so I'm going to ditch this story. Baja California's Secretary of Public Safety said his team is in the process of getting tanks to finish the investigation. So in Tijuana, northern Mexico, a tunnel is so long that authorities haven't been able to find the exit point without oxygen tanks. So somehow in Tijuana, they're moving drugs up into California. They don't know where. They're getting MSO 422 here. Yeah, sorry, I missed it, man. I'm sorry. Cassie Motorsports. The tunnel was too slanted. The chat says, is Johnny faking MS like Boogie faking cancer? Absolutely not. I can prove it in so many ways. Watch me walk across a room. I've got doctors. I've got MRIs. I could prove it all day long. I don't want to and I don't need to, but I could. Johnny and Mersh show would be epic. I think it could be. Very, very fun. If it's like, if I go on and if I take my licks and we move on and do a show, yeah, it could be great. I don't expect to just go on and not have the whole I made you cry, and I'd be like, well, no, I was ready to cry and you broke that barrier. But again, I don't know if you saw any of the stuff I said since then. You broke that barrier because I respected your opinion at the time. Now I don't. So, have whatever opinion you want. I don't really care. So anyways, swimming stream or you're faking it. People are really obsessed with the swimming stream. I don't think I'm going to do a swimming stream. One, I look horrible in a bathing suit. And no swimming stream. All right, so let's keep going. We have this moment that someone trolled CNN. CNN was talking about Secret Service being increased on Donald Trump, and they were at the RNC convention, and a dude photobombed them. And I believe, I don't know if there are awards that you can get for these kinds of things, but if there are, this man deserves one. Let's go.
Issue and to reach out to the Secret Service. But I can tell you this. They have a lot of questions as to who exactly at the Trump campaign knew and
where is the Jeffrey Epstein client list? Oh my God. I love it so much. Where's the right? Where is the Jeffrey Epstein client list? I've heard so much about the people that, about the witnesses, and we have to protect their identities. And yeah, where is, Mersh job offer link is in email, says New Zealand. Thank you, New Zealand. People who think Iranian plot are stupid as fuck. I have no idea what you're talking about, Shoshunt. No idea what we're talking about. I just love this dude. He's got a nice little smile. She has no fucking idea. He's not doing anything crazy. He just sidled up right behind her Where is the Epstein client list?
And when, because I have talked to a number of people who have been on the ground with the former president in recent days and weeks who had no idea. Now, one thing to remember is that Donald...
He keeps moving so the cameraman can't fucking space him out. I love it. I love it. He's not being offensive. He's not being intrusive. He's not stopping her at all. She doesn't even know it's happening. The cameraman, I don't know how he's keeping a straight face. I'm going back. This is good. This is good. Hold on a second. Read the fucking screen, says Show Shunt. But CNN is pushing that shit. Oh. I didn't see that on the screen. Let's just pretend today is your last day on Steel Toe. What would you really say to Aaron? Okay, so Donnie Spurgtopia, let me ask let me answer that question by saying this. So you think if today was my last day on Steel Toe that I'd have some like baggage thing to drop on Aaron? Firstly, I'm guessing that's your assumption. Two, you're saying if it was my last day on Steel Toe, what would I say to Aaron? So are you hoping I'm going to like burn on him and rip on him? And that wouldn't that only make it my last day on Steel Toe? Again, if it was my last day on Steel Toe, I'd say thanks for everything. I don't know if you get this or not, but I'm actually very grateful to Aaron for a lot of the help and stuff he's done for me. Yep, I still fucked it up. I still fucked it up, Deadpool. I'm a horrible person. I'm a horrible person, Deadpool. Alrighty. She is fine, says Saint Caesar. Yeah, she's not bad. Ha ha, RNC security isn't around to stop it. Yeah, not really.
Service, but I can tell you this. They have a lot of questions as to who exactly at the Trump campaign knew and when, because I have talked to a number of people who have been on the ground with the former president in recent days and weeks who had no idea. Now, one thing to remember is that Donald Trump has a very tight-knit security team. He has been with the same detail for years. He is very close to them. They have a lot of respect for him, and he has a lot of respect for them.
They cut away from her just because they couldn't do anything about it. This guy is my hero. He is my hero. And yeah, what about the fucking Epstein client list? What about the client list? Mizzle T Shizzle, he would say, I love you, Aaron, in a totally not gay way. Mizzle T Shizzle, I would not say that, because if I told Aaron I love him in a totally not gay way, he would then, after the show is over, be like, well, that was just for them, though. Like, it's in a partly gay way, right? Like you kind of, you want it, right? I don't know if Aaron's gay, but I think Aaron likes the idea that dudes want to fuck him. Like, I think he gets off on it. I really do. And that's why I feel like our friendship has always had this kind of distance, because I've never wanted to fuck him. I've never wanted to fuck him. I've never even remotely thought he was fuckable. I'm surprised. Here's the thing. I'm surprised he's pulled the level of pussy that I've seen him pull. I'm surprised he landed April in any way, shape, or form. But then again, maybe it sounds like that wasn't whatever. And then, if I could be honest, Slam Piece entirely out of his league. Slam Piece so out of his league that, one, I'm amazed Slam Piece was available. I'm amazed that Slam Piece was available. And two, just again, incredibly out of his league.
You want to see my breaker?
Maybe later, Riding Dirty Llama. Thank you for the 50 bits. The chat says, but April's no tits, no ass. Yeah, April's no tits, no ass, but she's still a good-looking girl. She's still fit, you know what I mean? Like, she's still, well, at least then, she was still pretty. I don't know how she'll be when her septum gets fully blown out from doing blow for a while. I really hope she stopped that shit. I have met a lady, I've seen a lady through working. I've met a lady who has an obvious coke nose, and let's just say it's gross. It's gross. LOL, a lot of pretty retarded girls.
Reach out to the Secret Service, but I can tell you this.
All right, so yeah, we covered this already. We got the whole thing. Do you know who Lila Hart is? Yeah, I performed with Lila Hart. I shared a short stage time with Lila Hart at one performance.
Please, show me your dick! That's nasty, you're a pervert!
A lot of weird little 50-bit drops coming in. Thank you very much for that. Appreciate the support over on Twitch. So, oh my God, someone made a mashup of that clip, but with Jaws music. We are definitely watching it.
New and win, because I have talked to a number of people who have been on the ground with the former president in recent days and weeks who had no idea. Now, one thing to remember is that Donald Trump has a very tight-knit security team. He has been with the same detail for years. He is very close.
Fucking Landers. Dude, I'm from Ohio. April is like a 3, even by Ohio meth standards. No, I'm sorry. April had a very pretty face. She was a very pretty lady. But she didn't have much in the tits department. And she ain't got no ass. But she wasn't ugly. She was a nice girl. At least she seemed so. But okay. Slam Piece got the heavies. Dude, Slam Piece is a fucking remarkably beautiful woman. Slam Piece, let's say Slam Piece has all the right parts in all the right places. I'm not going to go into an extent of this. I have always thought Slam Piece was a remarkably attractive woman for the entirety that I've known her. Because I knew her before she became Aaron Slam Piece. But she's an incredibly beautiful woman. And yeah, no, fucking like the guy in Halt and Catch Fire. What color commentary? I think Aaron might do something like that, but only to show dominance for sexual preference. One of my exes had no ass, but great milkers, says Bobby Ray. I mean, is Slam Piece an illegal immigrant? I can't comment on that. It would put me at risk of culpability because then I would admit knowledge. How long until Slam Piece is on the show? Whose show, mine or Aaron's? And the answer is never. Slam Piece has never had an interest in being on my show, and Slam Piece has zero interest in being on Aaron's show. And I honestly think, like, that's the way to go. If you do a show, don't. All right, so remember the Secret Service agent that we hired, or not that we hired, the lady who is the head of the Secret Service, the lady in charge. This one is from a while ago. This is from July 4th. No, they posted this on July 14th. This is from her first day on the job a long time ago. Let's go to this video first. Okay, just all right. So she couldn't get the gun holstered, but it was her first day on the job. Things were hectic. Things were crazy. It was her first day on the job. So, you know, let's check the video of an ER patient's husband captures the moment after injured Trump arrives at the Pennsylvania hospital, surviving an assassination attempt. The people in the waiting room then prayed for the former president. Okay, hold on. Let's acknowledge two things at the same time. One, yes, a shot was taken at the former president, Donald Trump. An assassination attempt was made. Two, by the grace of God, by luck or because it was orchestrated, if you're into that tinfoil fat conspiracy theory, it grazed his ear. Now, that doesn't lessen the severity of the attempt, but I hope he's going to be okay. No, he's going to get an infection and die from sepsis. They're going to have to cut off the ear. Turns out he's going to have to lose the ear, folks. He's going to have to lose the ear because of the bullet wound.
Currently at the hospital with Karen. President Trump was just shot supposedly in the...
Currently at the hospital with Karen. She's in the ER, and they told me it's very, very touch and go. But I said, fuck that. Donald Trump might be coming.
Head, and they just rushed him here.
Although I will say, people praying for Donald Trump probably didn't have the information that it was an ear graze. So I'm probably being a dick there. You know, getting on their case, being like, hey, fucking just grazed his ear. Hold down the prayers. They probably just heard Donald Trump shot, wounded in the head. That's probably why. Give that cow some pew-pews.
Who was that? Oh, sorry.
I'm trying to.
SC Motorsports pointing out something very true. After JFK and you hear president hit in the head, right.
Oh yeah, we're front row, and my friend saw blood coming out of his head.
Oh my God! Oh Jesus!
So was
there he is.
Oh, there he is. There he is. There he is.
So where's the clip of the agent not being able to holster her weapon? Because that's what this is supposed to be. These people are freaking out like, oh, they're saying there was blood coming out of his head. And other people are like, oh, Jesus. Again, craziness. But all right, go.
He's walking.
He is walking on his own.
Okay, I don't know where the clip of her not being able to holster her gun was. I didn't see that there. That was supposed to be cows with guns. Please don't. I fear revenge from the moon. Alrighty. All right. So yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't see the prayed for the former president. Yeah, no, I didn't see. I didn't see the difficulty holstering her firearm thing that they claim that was. That's another one of these things where now we're getting to the point where people are reading into the littlest shit, being like, look, the DEI hire still can't put her gun in her fucking holster. Really? Really? Your 2-second clip of this? Okay. Triple tap that like button from a slanted roof. Thank you, Balls Deep. But you can't. I don't know if you know this. For a lot of people, they can't. There is a worse clip than that of one of the agents throws their pistol off the stage. Go to BJ Baldwin's IG. Balls Deep, sloped roof. Is it sloped or slanted? I don't remember. Was it slanted or sloped? Did someone say sloped in the chat or slanted? Gonna restart my laptop. Payroll. So it's the lady. Slanted. And I said sloped because I'm stupid. Because I'm stupid. Why are you calling me a zipperhead? That doesn't make sense. All right. Oh, this is an ad first. We got to play the ad. Trump shooting timeline, how the assassination attempt unfolded. No, I don't want that video. I want the Bob Newhart, comedian and actor known for the Bob Newhart Show, dies at 94. Well then, that's sad. All right, so first, investigators working to determine a motive behind the attempted assassination of former President Donald Trump are examining a message left on a gaming platform. Oh, is that what this one is? The Trump rally gunman supposedly left a message on a gaming platform before shooting, according to sources. So what is the message? Investigators, the suspected gunman, 22-year-old Thomas Matthew Crooks. The post reads, July 13th will be my premiere. Watch as it unfolds. Investigators are working to determine whether the post is legitimate. Investigators also found internet searches for both Trump and President Joe Biden on the phone belonging to Crooks. Sources familiar with the investigation told ABC News Crooks had searched for the dates of Trump's rally in Butler, Pennsylvania, and for those of the Democratic National Convention in Chicago, sources said. The suspect's phone was one of several devices law enforcement investigators had collected as they worked to piece together a timeline of the assassination attempt against former president during the Saturday rally. What is beginning to emerge is a portrait of a troubled young person who turned to violence, says John Cohen, an ABC News contributor and former head of intelligence at the Department of Homeland Security. Oh, you mean one of those organizations I think we need to get rid of? Cohen, who specializes in the phenomenon of mass shooters, added that investigators may never determine a single precise motive for the attack. Sources familiar with the investigation have told ABC News that a search of the suspect's phone history has revealed no indication of Crooks' political views or his motive for the shooting. Investigators have also found no digital footprint from the suspect suggesting any affiliations with international or domestic terror groups. They have also been unable to identify any ideological nexus to Trump and or Biden, according to sources. Likely, it was a combination of mental health issues, ideological beliefs, and a sense of personal grievance. The same combination of factors present in almost every school shooting and mass casualty attack over the past several years. As with those incidents, the warning signs were there. They were just not recognized, Cohen said. The threat was real, but people around him did not understand what they were witnessing or how it would play out last Saturday. Well, there were a lot of people who were witnessing it last Saturday going, there's a guy with a gun up there. No, like up there on the building, there's a guy with a gun. And then there's a lot of people who are saying that one of the anti-snipers like, all right, I got him bullseyed. I've read it, permission to shoot, permission to fire. I have the target, permission to fire. And what they got was, no, we have to wait till he's a credible threat. Then supposedly the gun was stashed there early. Supposedly Secret Service and or security saw this guy walking around with a rangefinder. I feel like this, and again, after the snow job that they did for Biden's son's laptop, I don't trust the Oh, and thank you, Justin Kemple, for subscribing 2 hours ago on YouTube. All those subscribers piling up. We're getting close to that 1,000 where we can start taking subscriptions and shit. And then once we hit our $50 a day minimum, guess what we no longer talk about? Goals. Anyways, let's go ahead and clear this. So, likely a combination of health issues. The FBI early on Sunday identified Crooks as the suspect. Yep. Searches compounded the questions that were swirling as investigators searched for a reason for the shooting, including a possible political motive. Crooks had been registered as a Republican voter according to state records, but a $15... Oh, that's why my mouse speed is lowered. A $15 donation to progressive groups was also recorded under Thomas Crooks in January of 2021, according to FEC records. Why do we always show the high school photo with the American flag? No, show a real, like a current photo. You have more than that. As investigators analyzed the suspect's phone, they looked at his search history, which included the queries for Trump and Biden, but the search history didn't immediately appear to reveal Crooks' political views, sources told ABC News. Law enforcement officials investigating the assassination attempt told lawmakers on Wednesday that 20 minutes had passed between the time Secret Service snipers first spotted Crooks on a rooftop and the time the first shots were fired. 20 minutes had passed. Yeah, no, I don't believe that there were queries for Trump and Biden and that he was just looking to do a mass shooting event and just thought, oh, this will be a good target. No. This was a fucking thing that he was planning to do to Trump. And they wanted to let him have his chance. 20 minutes. I have got to. Did I get it? I think we got it. There we go. 20 minutes. Deadpool saying, "How's today's goal?" met. Yeah, today's goals met. The week's goals met. We're at $40 for Thursday, the 25th. But I appreciate your concern, Deadpool. Love having you here. Love having everyone here. I like Jawa Biden. The ladder is another thing. How do you sneak it in even if you stash it ahead of time? They should have seen that on pre-inspection. Right? And they had agents in the building, but they couldn't go on the roof because it was slanted? But none of them thought, hey, this ladder back here. Zoomakin, the clip I saw was right at the beginning. I don't know which clip we're talking about. But given that the most extreme leftists also hate Biden, it's possible he hated both, says Color Commentary. Maybe. You're right. It is possible that he hated both. But I will say this. It was definitely an extreme leftist. They don't want to talk about that. And I know, like, this is true for the right wing and the left wing media sources. Neither of them want to admit that a huge problem with this, like, assassination shit is the rhetoric that they need to fucking tone down. I'm not saying they're responsible. I'm saying they had a hand in it, and they need to own up to that. Miss DeBeat said, everyone send Johnny a donation. Yes, please do. Please do. Twitch, PayPal, Rumble, Streamlabs, Venmo. We have all of those available. Let's just swipe these off the screen so we can clear those out. I'm going to have to get to that later, too. All right, and what's this? Yep, new subscriber. Thank you very much. Aaron posting a picture of boxing gear. Yeah, we get it, dude. You're gay. And you like hanging out with other men. Thank you for the 100 bits over there on Twitch with the sticker. I believe that was Lab Glass. Let's open up the app here to make. Why do you need my password? That's what the fingerprint is for. That's why we do.
Candy Mountain. We're going to Candy Mountain.
See, now I have to get this done quick. Because if these assholes start a hype train and get it to level 3 before I get all this stuff done, then I'm going to have to fucking smoke everything out of the goddamn doctor, who is now supercharged with 3 of the Infinity Stones. So I'm fucking screwed. All right, so there we go. We're good. We're good on all fronts. And backs. And side to sides. Johnny's thoughts, 4 p.m., everyone. Yeah, 10 minutes. 10 minutes. We are 100 bits or a sub away from starting a hype train over there on Twitch. So thank you for that. If you have like 4 minutes, if someone else who hasn't already contributed in the last like 5 minutes throws in a subscription or 100 bits, it kicks off the hype train. If you want to support the show on Twitch, the hype train is the best time.
What?
And that's
I got a fever.
What's about to happen.
And the only prescription is more cowbell.
Here comes a train, a busy little train, rushing up and down on the daisy line. Mummies and daddies, the grandpas and the grannies, aboard on the 809. Here comes the train, and here comes driver 10-2. Wah-hey! Here it comes, here it comes. Here comes the train today. Here comes the train!
All right, thank you for that. The train is right on schedule, says Mr. Q. 43% of the way through level 1. Again, all of that support just kicks our goal forward, which is on next Thursday. So, we'll buy out. Weed dries out my voice too much.
Cheer 100.
Thank you, was fill some holes. And I gotta get the cowbell. Where's the cowbell? You had one job, you stupid fucking cripple. Where's your cowbell? There it is. There it is. All right. Johnny's password is lovebomb2024. No spaces and no caps. Get that part right too. No spaces, no caps. All of my passwords are no cap. All right. Let's. That joke was so fucking gay. Let's go ahead and roll on cowbell for the Monk 13 anonymous gifter gifting a sub to the community, helping launch that hype train, which has 3 minutes to go. Thank you, Lab Glass, for the 125 bits. 57% of the way through level 1 of that hype train. Rolling on cowbell for the Monk 13. Cowbell coming in. Heyo. It really does look like I'm just fucking yanking one out right now. Fucking Jesus. I don't need that. All right, so Sky Pie, LOL, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is what? The hype train? The hype train is a Twitch thing for Twitch support, and so it's going crazy at the moment. People on Twitch throw in bits and subs, and it goes crazy. Color commentary calling it the Ricada Bell. Not a big fan of that, just because it was a gift from fans of the show. Where is it? I was gifted this beautiful piece of art that says "Ring for Beer." I was gifted this by fans of the show. While your joke was great, I will not have that cowbell sullied in such a manner. 57% of the way through level 1. 2 minutes left if you want to support it on Twitch. Now's the best time. All right, so we've got they don't know the motive, and they're so ready to say it could have been after anybody. He could have been after anybody. It could have been Biden or Trump. And so, yeah, okay. Maybe I'll believe that. Maybe. But even if I do believe that, you and I have to agree on one solid fact. You guys fucking let him go for Trump. You let him go for Trump. All right, so now we're going to... No, I didn't want... I clicked skip ad. You dicks. Now we're going to a clip of a lady who is a viral, I think a viral, like, leftist, like, pro-leftist person saying that after the assassination attempt, she's now voting for Trump.
Seeing Trump stand up and pump his fist in the air after an attempted assassination, just something inside me was like, oh, patriotism. I feel it.
Something inside me was like, oh, no, that's your vagina. You were wet. 30 seconds left on that hype train at level 1. If you want to do anything now, get on it. It's gonna die at 57% at level 1. So if you're gonna do it now. Bingo. Apologies. Bingo. I'm more interested in the political leanings of every member of that detail. F the pew pew. He was totally going after someone in the crowd behind Trump. That's the big cover-up. It's not political at all. Right. He had a grudge. The best time to take it out.
It does seem a little hard to wrap your head around coming from women's studies and ending up over here. I never would have thought that this would be the case, but people grow and change and evolve, and now I'm here. I am Stephanie Tyler, and the identity part is actually something.
Entrepreneur. Just say it, bitch. You're a streamer like me, and you're not an
I struggle
influencer.
with, which is sort of why I am where I am right now. I really try not to label.
All right. I'm sorry. I'm 50-50. You're kind of cute, and I really love tattoos. But I'm thinking you like playing for the same team, don't you? Like, if I was interested in you, if I was to pursue you, let's just say I would perhaps be barking up the wrong clam.
Myself. I believe in changing your mind and when you're presented with new facts and evidence. So I don't want to get too entrenched into an identity that, I might grow out of someday. I was pretty far left. I majored in women's studies in college. I definitely identified as a feminist at the time. I was big Hillary 2016. I cried when Trump got elected.
I gotta play that again.
Around Me Too is I was big Hillary 2016. I cried when Trump got elected. 2016. I cried when Trump got elected. 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 I cried when Trump got elected.
And I just came. The greatest thing about anyone who says they cried when Trump got elected is the fact that the forehead, the arm tattoo, don't show Aaron, he'll fall in love with her. She has a forehead tattoo? Was one of them a pineapple?
Around Me Too is when I kind of started to really lose touch with the left, attacking people, just reputation after reputation being ruined. There was no room for nuance at all. I was cooking dinner and got a text from a friend, turned on the TV. They just started to show the first replay that I had seen maybe like moments after it happened.
Where's my cursor? Let's do that. Like 1, 2, 3. There's 3 definitive shots fired. He gets 3 shots off. How did he not hit the president?
He touches his face, he goes down. Attacking people after reputation being ruined. There was no room for nuance at all. I was cooking dinner and got a text from a friend, turned on the TV.
Yeah, I don't know how.
They just start to show the first replay that I had seen maybe like moments after it happened. He touches his face, he goes down. It was kind of this moment of, oh my God, he better get up. Wow, it just was so eye-opening. And then he stood up in a way that I was not expecting. And that just pushed it over the edge for me of, seeing what feels like a...
Okay, and then Joy Rita, why is he standing back up? Do you not see the level of human shields? I'm sorry. This person managed to botch the shot from 130 yards when he had a plain and clear target. I doubt he's getting through that, but okay.
Fractured, fragile, broken left for years. And then seeing that like iconic image of Trump with the American flag and blood.
Yeah, that's obviously a piece of glass. That's a piece of glass that grazed his ear. That's a piece of glass. Fuck Joy Reid.
Dripping down his face is just, I don't know how you argue against that. I saw what happened. I wanted to talk about it, right? I felt this sense of patriotism and I just wanted to connect with people over that. I would be lying if I said I didn't think something would happen to that post. It's been crazy. I
would be lying if I didn't think something would happen to that post. It's been a part of the plan. Because I've been trying to launch I'm an entrepreneur, which is a fancy way to say you really, really, really want to be an influencer.
I can't even read all of the messages. I wish I could. It's just like thousands of people messaging me, telling me, thank you for this. You speak for the silent majority. Please don't stop. I can't come out.
Yeah, but how many, let's be honest. How many left people are like, no, you don't understand. Trump is Hitler, and he's going to rape your vagina, and then you're going to have the baby because they're going to take away your rights. And
yet because like I'll get fired from my job, or there's no way my family would accept me if I voted for Trump.
You'll get fired from your job? You're an entrepreneur. What the fuck is your job?
Trump or whatever it is, but yeah, it kind of is this weird new coming out. I'm getting messages from both sides, but from the right specifically has been nothing but welcome, we're so happy to have you. I just don't think people fully understand what patriotism means, because patriotism shouldn't mean you're on the right or the left. It should just mean you're for America. I want to be
right, but the people on the left aren't really for America anymore. I don't know if you know this, Toots. I hate to say this. There are people on the left who love America, but by and large, the left is controlled by a conglomerate of people that really aren't for America. Not in the sense that America is now or was. The America, therefore, is more in line like fucking China.
For America, and right now I see the right being for America.
All right. Oh, she's saying those other people might get fired if they speak up. Oh, okay. And those people wear tiny hats. All right. We've got to do something about that. I really wish I had turned off that fan. That's why we're getting a little bit of a hiss in the back end of this. Can this bitch fuck off? Says, you're no patriot, says Toastmaster. I don't think she thinks she's a patriot. I think she's just simply saying that was a moment of seeing patriotism and pride in America, and she's saying she doesn't see that on the left. I don't know. The chat says, and those people wear tiny hats. The leftists are for the United Communist Democracy of America. Yeah, so in other words, they're for, like, you know, communism. Get in the action. Yeah, the stickers if you want to get it. Thank you again for that. We have to do a controlled burn at level 1 that we didn't get in. Call it whatever you want. Trump got lucky, an act of God, dumb luck, whatever, says Landers. The fact that so many shots were fired, only one of them went for his face, makes me think that the guy was just shooting at random. But maybe he thought he was going to get Trump and he went to get other people. Like, so it was like Trump, boom, boom, boom. Like he aimed at Trump and then he immediately wanted to get other people. I don't know. We'll never know because they lit him up like a Christmas tree after they let him get several shots off. Fucking that part is gonna bother me for a long time. You had a bead on this asshat for 20 minutes and you waited for what? You waited for what? For your you waited for your Starbucks to arrive? You waited for your DoorDash to get there? You had a bead on a guy with a gun and a rangefinder at a public event where there is a former president speaking for 20 minutes. Did you ever controlled burn with April? I smoked weed with April a bunch of times. Me and Corey, we'd hang out with April, with Aaron and April and stuff. And Aaron was totally fine with us going out in the garage and smoking a little bit of weed. He didn't care. If the kids weren't there, and that's when we would be there. Color commentary. I have seen that graphic that shows it, where if he hadn't turned, he would have. You should reach out to Quadfather of BYB. You two would make a great duo. I mean, I don't know, but I've been on BYB a few times. Thank you for that podcast customer service. I'll consider it. Oh well, I cried too. NGL tears of joy. Good for Johnny. The arm tattoo. Don't show Aaron. He'll fall in love with her. Yeah, we covered that. Tim Pool showed it for quick reference. It is a little fucked up. Dude forgot to turn on his aimbot hacks. She's got the SS Rees. Okay. She's saying those people might get fired if they speak up, and those people were. And after the attempt on Reagan, he went on to win 49 states. The only state that didn't vote for him was Minnesota. They are the only state that hasn't voted red since 1972. Did we? Controlled burn with April. Yeah, I've done controlled burns with April. I've done controlled burns with Aaron. Aaron's gotten in on the herb once in a while, but he can't handle it. What's your status of your slam piece, Johnny? Says John Doe. I don't know. I don't know what the status of my slam piece is. We've been texting very hot and heavy, and it's the kind of thing where, for me, and I've tried to explain this as nicely as I can. For me, it's difficult to treat people that I meet through the internet as real until I physically meet them. And for her end of it, once she found out I do a show and where she could watch it, she went out and watched the show, and she's like, oh, I feel like I know you. And then so she feels like she knows me. I've been trying to get to know her. I feel like maybe there were some miscommunications or whatever, but we kind of hit a weird rough patch in texting. And that's the other problem too. This whole thing started rather suddenly recently, and it's now it's gone from, oh yeah, sure, this is going to be a thing, to no, this is really going to be a thing. She's going to fly out here. We're going to hang out. And okay, so we're really going to hang out and see what happens. All right then. But then, I'm hoping that's still a thing. But I don't know. We both we've both been kind of in our heads about the whole text thing. You called her a lint licker, didn't you? Says Fallen the Great. No. Saint Caesar says catfish. Nope. I mean, Vermont voted for Reagan. Yeah, everyone except Minnesota. Is this live? Says Johnny 8 Books. Yes, it's live. It's live. I don't know if the chat being on the screen is enough of a clue, but there you go. But yeah, so I hope everything's still good with that. I would like that lady.
I'm so sick of people trying to tell me what to do. Wear this. Don't wear that.
Shut the fuck up. What the fuck? This isn't... I bet this wasn't even my story that I was on. I don't know what this one was. I didn't have Rachel Maddow and others. You know what it was? We did the video of the pro-Trump thing, and they went to Rachel Maddow and others questioning Trump's wound. I will say it is kind of weird. You hear those shots ringing out, and you just don't... I hope you get your noodle wet, Johnny, says SC Motorsports. Well, like I said, I hope things go well. I don't know if they will or not. I was just trying to kind of just get some more information and express my overall concern that, yeah, you see me on the show, but that's not me sitting in this chair isn't going to be the same as hanging out with me for a week. So I hope we have fun. And apparently I don't know, that might've been a thing. I don't know. So as far as I know, we're still planning to hang out, and Saint Caesar, no, it is not a catfish thing, because I have, she's gone well above and beyond to not catfish me. She's gotten, we've done video chats, we've talked, we've texted. I'm not spending any money for her to come out here. I am going to reimburse her for some of her hotel fees, because, if we're going to spend over a week in a hotel, I'm paying for at least part of that. But like that's when she gets here. Like I'm not giving her money until she gets here. Like so she could not do anything more to prove have protection and have her sign a contract of consent. St. Caesar, that second one maybe. As for the first one, we'll worry about that. More like Rachel Maddow. More like Rachel Mad Cow, am I right? Ah, thank you, John Doe. Thank you. But yeah, there's the update on... I wouldn't even call her my slam piece. It's just a lady that I met on a dating app thing that I was talking to that, again, like, long distance relationship wouldn't work, whatever. Like, so this is just John Doe, how much for an reimbursement? How much of a reimbursement? I'm gonna pay at least half of her hotel fee. If we're renting the room for the two of us, I'm paying for at least half of that hotel. Fanatical Bucks fan, who is not a stripper. Yes, she's not a stripper. She is not. I'm flying in a stripper. Was fill some holes. Not tell you slam. Well, considering I'm picking her up at the airport, I'm pretty sure once I'm picking her up at the airport, the slam part will probably happen. I met my longtime internet friend, IRL. It was a good time. He visited me at school, and later I went and stayed with him for a week. Well, SH, I hope this goes well too. But we'll see. We'll see. John Doe, how much? Like, you mean money? I'm not giving you a figure. I'm not giving you a dollar amount. Keeping some stuff. Atomic Ray, NDA. Landers, Johnny never lets me drive up to tickle his pickle. That's because I'm not into dudes. She's only in it for the egg chair. I won't lie. When she saw the egg chairs, she was like, holy shit, man, that thing's cool. So, yeah. Motherfucker. $80,000. Or is that $800,000? Let's do it that way. It's $800,000. But these West Virginia strippers love flying around to meet internet guys. Would you watch Cobra Kai, Johnny? Season 6, Part 1 just came out today. Very good. Or you should watch. Yeah, okay. No, I haven't seen it. Don't know. Oh, my God, our second hour story stuff, and we have 7 minutes to do our 420 burn. Let's lower the audio for just a minute while we grab our second hour stories. All of our second hour stories, I think, are videos, or at least... Oh, no, there's one article in the beginning. But the rest are all videos. So that's going to be great. We're going for another hour and 15 minutes. And we'll be doing a show that whole time. For our second hour thing, we have a clip of we have a video from a streamer that I really like named Decoy Voice, who put together a good synopsis of what's going on with Tenacious D. And so I want to very much do that. And and then we've got a story about an MSNBC host who is blasted after comparing Biden's COVID diagnosis to Trump's assassination attempt. So there we go there. And then we also have a story about a sand hole that collapsed on a teen in a California beach, and like the mission to how do I pause this? This is one of those stupid things where you don't let me pause the... I hate when you won't let me pause the ad. Is that a cute Asian dude? Is who a cute Asian dude? I want to follow the money. Decoy Voice? Yeah. Decoy Voice is the cute Asian dude. If
She dug a hole that was 8 feet deep that eventually came...
yeah, it's the cute Asian dude. I'm not gonna lie, man. If I slid to that side of the line, yeah, I'd fuck around with that guy if he was such a thing. All right, Johnny, have it your way. I'm just trying to watch your back, then your front, says John Doe. What are you talking about, John Doe? Mother effer, in case you're being catfished, let us vet her a little. I've given you as much information as I'm going to. Keeping the rest to myself. Believe me, I'm covering my ass on not being catfished. At the worst case scenario, if it's a catfish fake ploy thing, drove out to the airport. That's all I'm up for. Do a background check, says Fanatical Bucks fan. I don't think it's that. SH. Okay, so I like his videos and he's nice to look at. Yeah, well, okay, thought so. I like his videos and he's nice to look at. Yeah, dude, I love Decoy Voice's video. I love his voice. Decoy Voice has a fucking gift right in here, just fucking blessing. Doesn't even have to try. Jealous as fuck. But yeah, I love Decoy Voice. He's going to break down the Jack Black thing. We're going to have that, so that'll be fun. I like playing his content and promoting him. Granted, it means nothing to him. I'll come out and cheer you on, says Was Fill Some Holes. Ryan Dirty Llama says, if it is a catfish, I know a really good place that makes awesome fried catfish. Thank you. Thank you. Alrighty, so Decoy Voice is cool, says Digger420. Yeah, I love Decoy Voice. Motel 6 has cheap closets, good for hiding bodies. I mean, if you wanted to do that sort of thing. No, she I'll pull that down. She took care of the flight and lodging arrangements all on her end. Like, she ran the lodgings thing by me. We agreed on where we would be staying. But she did that all on her end. Happy 420. Holy shit, that's right. Thank you for sending that in to remind me that we're getting close to 420. We're even going to sprinkle a little bit of green onto the old conductor here. So that way we can have a proper 420. And also, you should have some Plan B. Thank you for all of your concern. I really, really appreciate it. And I'm sure talking about this, if she's watching, is in no way just crushing the little bit of a chance that I still have after I apparently effed up last night. So, but did something happen to Johnny 5? Oh, no. Okay, he's fine. I'm looking at my Lego Johnny 5, and I'm like, did something fucking happen to Johnny 5? Like, he looked like he might have been broken. There's a controlled burn / controlled drink. Yeah, you do you. It's legal in Minnesota to smoke marijuana. I have a medicinal reason. I've been smoking it less in my private life because of medications making it easier for my legs to move, so I haven't smoked it as much. But we do kind of have fun with it on the show. Disassemble Johnny 5. Not on your life, motherfucker. Not on your life, Fanatical Bucks fan. Your chat likes you. It's funny, says Mr. Motherfracker. Compared to the Steel Turd Show. Well, my chat likes me because I generally don't keep the haters around, and we're a small show. I'm gonna jump on the dating apps, find you a nice young lady who loves to eat. I'm the one who likes to do the eating, man. Dabs away again. No. Bobby Bologna. Johnny has a lady friend. Gay. It's Johnny's Quest now. 19. It's Johnny Quest. What's Johnny Quest? Come on. There we go. All right, there we go. Landers saying, remember, Johnny, no cream pies on the first night. But what about the first afternoon? Secondly, let's get to the part where she's actually here. That's if that's still a thing, and I hope it is, because I want it to be. But if that's still a thing, That's like not for a month, so we'll take it easy. You're not going to tell me you don't know who Johnny Quest is. Yeah, no. I know who Johnny I know who Johnny Quest is. I just didn't understand the message when you were saying it's Johnny Quest or it's Johnny's Quest. I wasn't sure. But thank you. Johnny Quest is a cartoon and your dating scene. Thought my dating scene was more Johnny Bravo. Hurrah. Oh, mama. All right, so the city's tallest skyscraper homeowners are now objecting to skyscrapers. Apparently, homeowners this is in England, so here you go. This one's for you, St. Caesar. Homeowners in Manchester's tallest building are objecting to the construction of 4 new towers next door. Deansgate Square South Tower, which stands 200 meters or 656 feet for those of you that use American.
Fuck off.
No. Opened in 2018, and the developers behind it, Reniker, are continuing with plans for the area, which have been earmarked as a skyscraper district by the council. But neighbors are unhappy, citing loss of daylight and privacy as some of their concerns. They have submitted letters of objection over the plan to build 2 47 and 2 51-story skyscrapers on land currently used as paddle courts and car parking, the local Democracy Reporting Service said. Raniker has been contacted for comment. The project is called Contour and aims to provide luxury living for people who appreciate detail. It will offer a dog spa, virtual driving range, and podcast studio. Wait a minute, you're offering podcast studios now? Reniker's latest proposal is called Phase 3 and would include 4 residential buildings providing a mix of 1, 2, and 3-bed properties alongside a 2-story colonnade surrounding new public square with residential towers anchoring each corner of the square, according to the planning application. There would also be commercial units at the ground floor and a 3-story underground car park with 483 car parking spaces and 1,746 cycle spaces, one for every flat in Phase 3. A template of the South Tower residents' objection letter can be shared. All right, so the objection is, guys, we bought this really cool skyscraper. We really love our view, and they're going to take it away. The people who built your skyscraper had this plan from the get-go, asshole. Podcast studio, so like what? 4 walls, LOL. Scratch that. 3. Yeah, you only really need 3. You only need 3. Digger 420, R.I.P. Bob Newhart, long live the Darrells. Yeah, R.I.P. Bob Newhart. Bob Newhart passed away today. Age of, I believe, 94. Rest in peace, Bob Newhart. Chevy JB, baby mama getting jealous yet? Actually, no. The timing of hanging out, I won't go into specifics, but the lady that's considering coming out to see me actually did something that I am going to like fucking tweeze and fucking pluck my eyebrows and my eyelashes. Bob Newhart died. Yeah, dude. Yeah, John Doe. Bob Newhart died. That was like breaking news when we started. Bob Newhart died. Sorry. But yeah, no, she did something actually really impressive to the baby mama. So as far as I know, baby mama not getting jealous. But again, kind of like me, I don't know that the baby mama would get jealous until like she's literally here. Like then maybe she'll get jealous. But we're not going to be here the whole time. I'm going to come back and visit my daughter at points, but I'm not staying here during that. So Instead of her slam piece, call her your person that can walk. So she'd be my sidewalk piece. You coming to Deerstock with your sidewalk piece, says Joe Berger. She won't be here at that point in time. I don't know if I'm doing Deerstock. Best case scenario is a threesome. What? No. You tweeze those suckers like a sassy lady boy, says Bobby Bologna. I at least gotta trim them. They're getting in the way. Starting to feel like one of those dogs. Gotta start blowing up at my eyebrows. Bobby Bologna, my sidewalk piece. Yes, that's what we'll call it, my sidewalk piece. But my sidewalk piece doesn't get here until the 13th, and that's when I'll be going on my vacation. And again, that's if we have a vacation. Hey, hun, picking her up. Yeah, maybe. All right, I don't know what that's about, but I think, all right, let's clear that out, and let's clear that out, and let's clear that out. Like I said, maybe it's all falling apart now. I don't know. There might not be a thing. There might not be a thing. Dave Barr, people, did you do the NASA urine story yet? Yes. Yes, we did, Dave Barr. Fuck, Dave Barr. Yes, we did, Dave Barr. NASA is designing suits to recycle the urine, and it's gross as fuck. I have multiple baby mamas. Does that count as a disability? No, that counts as a you have some strong seed, and so I'm gonna Speaking of deer stock, says Joe Berger. Yeah, I wanted to go deer stock. I don't know. Oh fuck. I don't know if I can do it or not. But we'll see. We'll see. Alrighty, so let's close that out. Let's go to Decoy Voice's video. Again, I really like Decoy Voice and the videos he makes, so I'm probably not going to interrupt it too much. But yeah, I love Decoy Voice, and this video is titled "They're Finally Getting Scared," and this is a 6-minute video about what's going on with Tenacious D, because Jack Black and Kyle Gass have been very left-leaning, very public, very vocal about not liking Trump and various things. And after everything that happened in Australia, the blowback from that. So we're going to go, who wants to become an astronaut and get the fuck off this planet? Well, I mean, when you can drink your own urine, sign me up.
President Joe Biden's fundraiser.
Mr. President, you're welcome.
And after President Donald Trump narrowly escaped with his life, as seen here in this YouTube-safe Japanese anime, back in Australia, Black and his band Tenacious D showed their true colors on stage.
Make a wish, Canada. Don't miss Trump next time.
He doesn't seem too shocked or upset. He's just kind of holding his weird "I'm about to poop" kind of pose that he always had.
So immediately after, an Australian senator moved to deport the group, calling them disgusting, filthy, and evil, also asking that their visas be revoked as well. So Black took to Instagram to state that he would never condone or encourage political violence in any form, but will not only cancel the rest of their tour, but are also pausing the band entirely. Which is odd, because this doesn't quite look like not condoning or encouraging.
Don't miss Trump next time.
Yeah, he's kind of laughing. I do like the weird saxophone music in the background. Johnny, will you let me come swim at the hotel? That one has a nice pool. What one? What one has a nice pool? You don't know what hotel I'm at. Kevin Brennan issues? Anyone else? Who has smokeout prods? What do you mean Kevin Brennan issues? What the fudge? Who has Kevin Brennan issues? I don't know what we're talking about now. St. Caesar, we're back. Oh, Did we have a drop again? Did we have a drop? RIP stream frozen on my end. Yeah. Oh, no. So we had it dropped out again, didn't it? I forgot to do notifications. Nope, it's not saying it dropped here. My KBS is good there. Let's go to Twitch. Twitch had a drop for a second where it went down on KBS, so it might have froze for a moment, but then we're back up. I forgot to reset the router. Australia doesn't fuck around. They run that country like a prison. It's almost like that's how it started. So, the word insinuates that you want them to take another shot at him. That's fucking sick. The wording insinuates, yeah, don't miss Trump next time, meaning that there should be a next time. Johnny Arcade, will you do a swimming stream from the hotel? There's no swimming stream, and don't know how many times we're going to have to put that. If you're just going to keep pushing it, it's just going to keep being no. It's fine now. Yeah, I think we're good. Farvergen Nugan. Farfet Nugan? All right. Not sure what we're talking about. All right, so let's go back to, again, Decoy Voices video here.
Then Kyle Gass also apologized, stating that it was a terrible mistake in repeating the "I don't condone violence" line. But it didn't matter, as Gass was dropped by his talent agency shortly after anyways. I think that these are just signs that the culture is finally starting to shift, as I'm absolutely certain 4 years...
He has a Trump mug. That's hilarious. I always want to know, dude looks like he's streaming from a different setup all the time. Jealous of the play button. Jealous of the play button. No step on snake. I like that. It's like a don't tread on me shirt. But yeah, dude, he can get it.
1 year or even 1 month ago, they probably could have said the same exact thing and their circles probably would have praised them. But after Trump's mugshot, the debates, the 37 felonies, and now the greatest campaign image of all time, it's no longer cool to wish harm on the guy that most Americans actually want as their president now. And those that still do are starting to sound like the real dangers to democracy. As Libs of TikTok shows us, Tenacious D weren't the only ones, as councilwomen, firefighters, nurses, and many others are also starting to lose their jobs over saying similar stupidity. So what exactly made these people so comfortable in publicly cheering on the death of a politician, as if somehow that was the righteous thing?
Probably because they forgot what happened when Kathy Griffin, like, jokingly held his head up and stuff. Like, hey, here's Trump's head. Like, they forgot how all that works. So, Fanatical Bucks fan, Tenacious D just moved themselves up in line. It ain't for the bathroom. Answer is liberal media bias. Yeah, that is the answer. Threat to democracy and all those lies. Yeah, no, that's what he's about to go into. He's about to go into the liberal media bias and the presentation of Trump as Hitler and this authoritarian figure that is going to take over and remove all of your rights and destroy freedom.
Because the media constantly portrayed Trump as this historically evil figure, repeatedly encouraging their readers to see him this way, and even international publications parroting the same talking points. But now that someone acted on that very message they were putting out, somehow the media sees themselves as the true victims.
You are feeding into the danger. You are making it more likely there's retaliation. I'm incredibly scared. I'm scared for journalists. I'm scared for people who have public platforms of all.
Fuck you! I'm scared for journalists. I'm scared for people that have public platforms. Well, if you would, you know what? I'd allow you to say that if it was followed with, we've encouraged this kind of behavior, and now I'm scared of retaliation. I'm scared for journalists. I'm scared for that. But you won't own up to the part of the fault that you have in it. So don't act like, oh, no, you're so scared for you. The way Ball Pasaki gains weight is weird. I will say her face has chubbed out. Kyle Gass looks like a guy that can't be within 100 feet of a school. Well, after this, he's not going to be able to be within 100 feet of a venue. So he was dropped by his talent agency. Let me tell you what that means for Tenacious D. That means Tenacious D is literally just Jack Black and his unemployed friend, because the only money he gets is whatever Jack Black gives him. Can't be good. Can't be. Good Lord. I'm trying to put together my new chair, and these ball lickers don't give me enough nuts. Yeah, she was a stick, but she's still a stick, but the fat settled weird. I mean, she looks better. I don't know.
All parties, and that's how people should feel.
Despite the fact that they can't help but continue doubling down on that rhetoric.
At some point, Democrats have to decide that they want to try to win this election and turn their fire on Donald Trump. I think there is I shouldn't have said turn their fire. I apologize. That was not the phrase that I meant.
So when a has-been TV host has a history of saying this.
If they vote for Donald Trump in 2024, they're knowingly voting for a fascist. They're voting for a racist.
There is no excuse. He is a racist. He is blatant about his racism. That he is an autocrat. And if he takes power again, he will be an autocrat. And this worshiping of Hitler.
He's an autocrat. Clintons, Bidens, Kennedys. You're telling me he's an autocrat? Fuck you.
There's power.
After the attempt
Your
on
wife's
Trump,
fucking family.
the network knew they had to pull his show the day after, to which he was very upset over.
And let me just say, next time we're told there's going to be a news feed replacing us, we will be in our
We'll be
chairs.
sitting here.
Yeah, and the news feed will be us, or they can get somebody
still be
else
sitting here.
to host the show.
And imagine being that angry over the fact that you can't repeat those same Orange Man evil talking points that even if your hyper-left news outlet said, this is not the time for that.
I know it's a fetishization thing, but good God, man, he can get it. Like, I would dude, I'm not even into dudes, and I'm like, all right, let's cosplay one night in Tokyo.
And their response is, if I can't sit here and radicalize people against him, then I don't even want to do this job anymore. And again, where does this mentality come from? Because I honestly doubt these dinosaur news people actually think for themselves, as nobody gets their own show on MSDNC of all places for being an independent thinker. You get it for being a lifelong pawn. And I honestly think it comes from Biden himself, or again, whoever is writing Biden's tweets and teleprompter, as even after the attempt on Trump, they still can't help but repeat the same rhetoric.
The view is that Trump and the MAGA Republican agenda is a threat to democracy. So how do you get that message across while bringing the temperature down? How is that phrasing going to be replaced? Is it going to be replaced?
Well, look, what I can say is this. We have our differences, and it's okay to have our differences. And it is okay to speak to someone's record, to speak to someone's character. That is the difference of, that is important to be able to do, to show, right, what the American people, what you're all about.
As Biden barely even denies this.
You said it's time to put Trump in the bullseye. There's some dispute about the context, but I think you appreciate that
I didn't say
words matter.
crosshairs. I was talking about focus on it.
And when Trump announces J.D. Vance as his running mate, they can't help but do it to him as well.
J.D. Vance is an ideological nationalist. That's a much more dangerous virus.
But I honestly...
Oh boy, really? Love the shirt, no step on snake. Dude, he has the shirt's awesome, but He has tinfoil beanies. I've got to order one. He has them on his store. He has tinfoil beanies. I want a tinfoil beanie so bad. I've got to get a tinfoil beanie. What was Holy's message? Because well, nope, it's up on there. I can't see that. Message deleted. What was? Oh, well, fuck you. Yeah, Lab Glass got him. What? Don't.
I honestly think this is a red pill moment that most Americans needed to see how evil the mainstream media truly is. Because even when they write constant articles saying it was just loud noises whizzing by Trump's ear, even if they restrict my video's reach and stop it from going out to everybody as it begins to go viral, this
oh boy. Decoy is good. Dude, Decoy is the shit. I love Decoy Voice. I love watching him. He does live streams once in a while. Decoy Voice is the shit. And so like I like playing this stuff, but I don't play him too much on the show. He obviously doesn't need the crutches bump. Or what was it we call it now? The Johnny K speed bump. He doesn't need the Johnny K speed bump, but he's got it either way.
was such a historic moment that people were still going to talk about it. As I was traveling and nearly everywhere
Sane Caesar saying, Aaron is gay for country music, Johnny is gay for Asian men. Yeah, and I argue mine is better.
I overheard conversations speculating everything they saw on social media about the incident.
He pumps his fist in the air.
That was a crazy.
Says fight, fight, fight. It's one of the most iconic photos of all time.
And then the media cried about Elon Musk and X shaping the narrative. I'm sorry, people seeing what went down for themselves isn't shaping the narrative, the truth is. The corporate media is just upset that they no longer control the flow of information, and the more the commoners start to question their version of reality, the more desperate they will become, and in turn, the more powerful President Trump will be. Ironically, making the media responsible for this new wave of MAGA support. So if you appreciate my genuine efforts to bring you what's—
Alrighty, yep. Again, Decoy Voice on YouTube. Like, subscribe, support him, all that good stuff. We're not going to keep going with that. We have 45 minutes left in the show. Tinfoil toque. Is that what it is? It's a toque? I don't know. Dude, the shitty liberal Washington Post of all outlets was the first place to slow down the footage and actually show the brass flying past his head. What the fuck? Yeah, dude, it's hard. It's really hard. It's really, really hard to, in fact, you know what? That was hour 2, right? And that was our second. Ooh, sorry, I just booped everybody.
Jack Black was
all right. Let's go to more. Decoyvoice.com/shop. I'm buying it right fucking now. Dude, he's got some nice stuff on his shop. I got to figure out how to do a better shop. He's got a Decoy Voice mugshot mug. Okay. Oh, dude, he has the snake shirt. He has the snake shirt. I want the yellow. Oh, but that's $25. Oh, I don't know if I want that. Nope. Let's go page 2. Is it page 2 where we get the? There we are. The tinfoil beanie. That's also $25. Damn, that is a lot. But we are going tinfoil beanie. We are choosing a size option of large. I'm gonna go. Should I go medium or large? I'm gonna go large. I have a fucking big head. Add to cart. Checkout. And let's go back here. I'm getting a beanie, motherfuckers. I'm getting a beanie. Or with GPay. Google Pay. Do. Which one? add new thing. Where was damn it, can't I do PayPal? That would be quicker. I can't do all of this right now. I'm doing this after the show. I'm sorry. I'm ordering the beanie after the show. It should instead say, this shirt is soaked in piss. I have a tinfoil baseball cap. No, dude, I want a tinfoil beanie. I want a tinfoil beanie. I have a tinfoil baseball cap. Was fill some holes. That's a lot. Yeah, the tinfoil beanie, I'm going to say the $25 tinfoil beanie, that's a lot. The shirts are also $25. That doesn't seem like quite as much, but I don't know. I do like the shirt, Don't Step on Snake, as opposed to Don't Tread on Me. It's kind of cool. Are you getting a Faraday cap? That way you can't read your thoughts. No, I'm not. I want a tinfoil tricorn. Hey, Digger, I'm in Canada too. Hey, we just made a love connection. I just knocked my thing off. Alrighty. So let's keep going with the show. We got done with that. What was our next thing? Oh, we have about 45 minutes in the show, so let's get to this. I'm interested in this movie. How about a duct tape trifold hat? Interesting. Gross feckin' leafs. What? Dear Butch, I'm not really a beanie guy. I get a kick out of the tinfoil beanie. It's a little beanie that looks like it's made out of tinfoil, and the whole like tinfoil hat thing. I got a kick out of it. I went with the high school that had a trench coat made out of duct tape. That's fucked up, Angry Saxon. That person is fucked up. At Bobby Bologna, I will make one for you, but you have to pay shipping on the you. Well, in theory, your Faraday box is impenetrable, so yes. No idea. I'll just get the heifer to make me one. I'm her favorite, says Bobby Bologna. All right. Now I'm getting way too into the chat. Well, in theory, you are. Yep. Okay. Brass and lead and sometimes copper brass bullets. Cool. If Trump was the badass racist they portray him as, I'd find a way to mail in as many votes as I could before November. Trump is way too moderate for my taste, but he's better than sleeping geriatric and his... Oh, Jesus, Rusty Grammar. I agree. I wish Trump was half as cool as they say in the lame stream media. Yeah, all right. Bobby Bologna. All right, now I caught up with all the chat. So we have the show going for, again, another 45 minutes or so. Thank you for being here on Twitch, YouTube, and Rumble. Love seeing everybody that we have here on the platform. So great to see you. Let's get over to this. I'm very worried about this movie, but like Winona Ryder is very positive about it. But I loved Beetlejuice as a kid. Like doing impersonations of Beetlejuice as a kid was one of the first like impersonations I used to do. And I can't now. It was a thing I did as a kid. But I loved that movie. And... oh. Let's see how... this is the second trailer now.
When you're all driving carpool and banging your Pilates instructors to fill the empty voids in your life, we'll see who gets the last laugh. My mom grew up here, that old house on the hill.
Wait, the ghost house? Is your mom Lydia Dietz?
Unfortunately,
She's a legend.
The living, the dead, can they coexist?
So wait a minute. So her mom grew up there and then they moved out and then they're coming back? Now I'm confused. It's the worst when there's just enough of the original movie in it and it's still woke trash. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I do like the character they portrayed there with the when you're all driving carpool and banging your Pilates instructors. We'll see who gets the laugh. I kind of like that. Can that to coexist? Maybe. Refuse to watch anything remade. No point. It's not remade. It's an actual sequel. It's a legit sequel to the original story. It's not remade. It is a legitimate sequel. They are continuing the storyline, and I have no idea how, but like literally Winona Ryder is coming back as Lydia Dietz. The girl in it is her daughter. Like everything's still going. It's just St. Caesar, this looks bad. Why mess with a classic? Writers still on strike? Questions. Bibsy1. Maybe Day-O is now... It's a rehash, hence why the daughter is now a copy of the mother. Well, the daughter is a modern-day copy of the mother. So the daughter is a my clothes are like secondhand, and I don't give a fuck about the man and whatever kind of thing. Like, I don't fit the status quo, yo. In the same way she was an emo goth girl at the time. But yeah, we've got about 2 minutes left of this horror show, by which I mean the trailer, not the horror show that is this show. And we've got a half hour left in our show. So if you're having a good time, feel free to chip in on Twitch, YouTube, and Rumble. We're all it's time to make... Oh, nope, that's not mine. Delivered... Package was successfully delivered. What? Oh, well, we're not worried about that. Okay, so there we go. Clear. Going clear. Yes, verify your identity. That's me. You're a dick. You're a dick. I love people like, put up your Venmo and stuff, and it's fucking nothing. Nothing on any of them. And then, who was it? We had Deadfool in here for a bit, like, where's the goal at? And I'm like, oh, the goal's like banged out. And then he's just like, well, then I'm gonna fuck off. All right. Alec Baldwin killed a guy. Well, Alec Baldwin killed a chick. Not good digger. I don't know what we're talking about now. Oh, interesting. They are getting Michael Keaton back too. Yeah, Michael Keaton is back. Everybody but Alec Baldwin and the other lady, because didn't she, Gina Davis or whatever, didn't she pass away? I don't remember.
Now's my chance. Ghosts aren't real. Only gullible people believe that kind of crap. I can't believe I'm doing this. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. I need you to help me save my daughter. But how do I know that you're going to keep your word?
I swear on my dead mother's soul. Days. Bob, you and the boys stand guard. Nobody gets through. Let's go, honey.
And that's the other thing. This is from the mind of Tim Burton. So the guy that wrote the original, why not Alec Baldwin? Well, didn't Alec Baldwin and his lady, didn't they like pass on or something? I don't remember. I don't remember. Speaking of not remember, Bobby Bologna. Hey guys, remember the better movie? Hey, remember? Member berries. Hey, member when there was a better movie? Member? Angry Saxon can't say I hate it so far. Burton, question mark. Well, Burton wrote the original, so that's why from the mind of, what does that mean? Meaning Tim Burton wrote the thing. From the mind of Tim Burton. So I'm guessing that Tim Burton wrote it, but we'll see.
Recognize this puss. Never seen that chick before in my life. Or afterlife.
Are we doing this?
Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. I'm needed upstairs. Bob, hold down the fort. Spill your guts. Who wants to go first? All right, I will. See, I'm willing to do the work.
Swear the afterlife is so random.
You're that thing from my dream. Really more nightmare material.
Confronting the unknown, conquering your fears. There's nothing harder.
What the f? Thank you all for coming to this special occasion, but right now with like a little privacy.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Fanatical Bucks fan will be watching. I don't know. We'll see. They got Defoe. Was Willem Dafoe in there? Jen Ortega wasn't. I don't think they picked Jen Ortega because she was not white. I think they picked Jen Ortega because she's like the hot new thing with Wednesday Addams and like the Scream movie series, and so yeah. Ryan Dirty Llama, I'm waiting for Deadpool Wolverine. I am too. All right, I don't know what's going on over there. Anyways, yeah, them. Alrighty, goes well with the black dress. You're welcome, Canada, says Riding Dirty Llama. I have no idea. Kind of scared that Deadpool is going to be all hype and shit and a shit show. I certainly hope it's not a shit show. SH, I'll watch it once it's free to stream. I want to see it. I have hopes to maybe see it on my vacation. Do I take the vacation if she bails? There's a good question. Because I don't know. She was all like, hey, well, if you don't want me to come out. And I'm like, dude, when did I ever say that? So, like, if it ends up that I somehow F this up and she bails, do I still take the vacation? I mean, well, one, I won't be staying in any hotel or anything like that. And I won't be spending any money. St. Caesar, just a week away till Deadpool. Have you booked your ticket, Johnny? No, I have not. That was the end of Deadpool when he was cleaning up the timeline. Crazy Grammy saying yes. Fanatical Bucks fan saying yes and bring your stripper friend. I'm not renting the hotel room. She is, so she's canceling all of those things. So, and then I don't know. I'd rather watch the cheese coming out of my pee hole than this movie, says John Doe. Are you talking about Wolverine and Deadpool, or are you talking about the Tim Burton movie? Because those are two different things in my opinion. In fact, we'll do a trailer cleanse. Let's do Deadpool 3 trailer. 7 hours ago, one last trailer. So this is from 7 hours ago. John Doe stressing Beetlejuice. Why is there cheese coming out of your pee hole?
Hey, big guy.
Sure you want to do this?
Not, but our fans do.
Wait.
You've been chosen for a higher purpose.
I'm about to lose everything that I've ever cared about. And we are not enough. What we need is more like us.
Go fuck yourself. Do you think they're gonna help us?
Don't worry. I've got one for you.
Why would I go with you?
I know this won't give you back what you've lost. But you can help me that it doesn't happen again.
Fine.
Oh my God.
Now? Now.
Boys are so silly.
Yes.
Dude, did I just see who I go back 2 seconds? Hold the fucking phone. No fucking way. We did not bring these three back in. What, the original Sabretooth, I forget, Azazel? Azazel is in here, and fucking Deathstroke. Oh my God, did I love Deathstroke. And they did not do her justice at all.
I feel strangely drawn to its presence.
Now we're getting raided by Jimmy. Riding Dirty Llama, did I see Ant-Man's helmet? Yeah, apparently the villain, like, hides out in a giant Ant-Man, skeleton. Like, Ant-Man went supersized and died. So, yeah. Thank you, Awake Jimmy, for rating with 29 viewers. I can't thank you enough for rating this dog shit program. Hell yeah, Lady Deathstrike. Yeah, dude, Lady Deathstrike, who I hate, they killed like they did, like, fucking hated it. Lady Deathstrike was awesome, and they just, like, was a great character. They gave her, like a lot of the characters in the fucking X-Men movies, they gave her a really shitty arc as a side bit, and then just killed her in the movie, and she's done. So I'm actually kind of glad. We've got Lady Deathstrike, Azazel, take him or leave him. Original Sabretooth, interesting choice.
Boys are so silly.
Yes.
You don't belong here.
God, please! Oh my fuck!
God, I love this part.
I don't know anything about saving world. My entire world needs you.
That's Wolverine.
You're damn straight it is. Disney brought him back. They're gonna make him do this till he's 90.
Disney brought him back. They're going to make him do this until he's 90. I love that. Why is it still going? Let's see what's at the end of this. Nope. This is just a screen culture thing. Nope. All right. So they tease Lady Deadpool. Now there's some money. The only way I see this working and bringing back the MCU is if it's a 3-hour thrill ride. Did you see Lady Deadpool has no boobies? Disappointed. There's discussion that Lady Deadpool is Blake Lively. Other people are saying Taylor Swift. Either way, yeah, it would be no boobies. I would feel like if you're going to do Lady Deadpool right, then you have to give her some fake ones, even if they're not real for the person. But whatever. Introducing the other mutants, less popular ones. Awesome. I like these guys too. Oh, yeah, and then we had fucking Pyro in there. Johnny should take Mersh's offer and take over Nightwave like he's taking over Steel Toe. Like I said, the Mersh offer thing, someone said they sent it to me in an email. I'll look at it. It depends on what it means. Lady Deadpool is played by Mel Gibson. Yes! Lady Deadpool could be Megan Thee Stallion. I doubt it. Lady Deadpool is a solid blonde. That was fake, Johnny, not Marvel. That was fake? That one was fake? Really? Let's go YouTube. Let's pull that up again. Deadpool 3 trailer. This one. Oh, that's Screen Culture. You're right. That's Screen Culture. I'm sorry. Old Blubs trailer. Deadpool and Wolverine official trailer 2 months ago. 7 days ago, one last trailer. That's again Screen Culture. Cinematic Pro Studio. That's not that. All right, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. CGI boobies? Come on, I don't know. Lady Deadpool should be Lizzo. They can't make a suit big enough. Are they going to have little Deadpool children? I think they're going to have all of the Deadpool people. Like the Deadpool army of like the entire, I don't know, I think this is kind of the Deadpool kills the Marvel Universe thing in a way, but it's not going to go the way the Omnibus does. So I don't know. Check Marvel's YouTube channel, says Saint Caesar. Well, do we really want to do that? We've got a half hour left. Do we want to do that, or do we want to get into some story stuff that we still have? God, yeah, all of these are videos. And then we have all of our third hour stuff and a bunch of overtime shit. I don't know. Let's see where we're at on Twitch. How we doing there? Wow, Twitch is going gangbusters now. And we're still doing solid on YouTube and Rumble. Great. Yes, Kid Pool and Dog Pool are in it. Well, I know I saw Dog Pool, but I didn't know about Kid Pool. Important video. I'm going to guess no. So I'm going to say delete this message. Okay. There we go. Now I just deleted your message. Important video. No, it's not. No, it's not. Yeah, I skipped all that crap after Iron Man 3. Hot chick factor, check factor. It's Deadpool kills the Fox universe. That's probably a better way to put it, Mr. Q. It's Deadpool kills the Fox universe. Deadpool kills the Fox universe. So I can almost guarantee that we're not going to see the symbiote show up. And that Ruffalo said his Hulk will fight Red Hulk in Cap 4. That whoopity-doo. If Hulk was in this, it would have been trending on Twitter. Also, with Cap 4 and Red Hulk, doesn't make sense for Hulk to be in it. I don't know. I don't know. I'm excited for it, but we'll see how things go. They CGI'd an ass on the Fallout chick, so why not boobs too? Does it have to? I don't know. We'll see. But like I said, we have a half hour left. Oh no, now I will never know what was important. No. I don't know. Yeah, we got rid of it. I got rid of the message. Could you please cover the Clip Monkey channels covering clips of you and Steel Toe Joe covering clips of Ricada? Should be fresh and interesting. What? Rusty Grammar, that sounds like a fucking circle jerk of no thank you. We need Edward Norton's Hulk back. I would love to see Edward Norton's Hulk in the Deadpool thing. I'd love to see Edward Norton's Hulk. It's not Captain America 4, it's American Falcon. Yeah, Rusty Grammar, I kind of figured you were goofing. See, I made a better name than Disney. I get what you did there. All right, so we have 20 minutes left in the show. Let's go to this one first. Ironically enough, we have to go to Orang News because they're not covering this a lot in the U.S. for some reason.
U.S. federal prosecutors have charged a former CIA analyst, Sumi Terry, a pro-Korea scholar who's also an expert on North Korea.
A pro-Korea scholar who's also an expert on North Korea. Her name is Sumi Terry. Sumi for what? Sumi. People get pissed there. Sumi. What?
Working for the South Korean government in exchange for gifts. It's seen as an unexpected event by pundits. Kim Jong-sil explains.
Federal prosecutors in New York have charged Sumi Terry for failing to register.
Again, why do we not have this coming across on American news channels? Why did I have to go all the way to these people? Why did I have to go all the way to these people? Their accents are hilarious, but Sumi Terry, it's a real interesting name.
Under the U.S. Federal Foreign Agents Registration Act and for conspiring to violate it. The U.S. government requires individuals acting as agents for foreign principals to register and publicly disclose their relationships and activities so that it can evaluate them. The New York prosecutors say Ms. Terry did not register despite engaging in extensive activities for and at the direction of the South Korean government. According to the indictment released on Tuesday, she began operating as a foreign agent in June 2013 when she was first contacted by an intelligence officer posing as a diplomat for the South Korean mission to the UN. It said she accepted designer handbags and expensive meals in exchange for information and lobbying over the next 10 years.
Really? Expensive handbags? Designer handbags and expensive meals? That's all it took? That you were bought off for a Gucci bag and a lobster tail? What the fuck? Rusty Grammar, what is she saying about me?
The indictment said she also received at least $37,000 in covert payments. Ms. Terry's lawyer released a statement saying that the allegations were unfounded and distorted the work of a scholar and news analyst known for her independence and years of service to the United States.
Yeah, nice chest shot. There's nothing to get there.
Born in 1972, Ms. Terry moved to the U.S. when she was 12 years old. After getting her PhD in international relations, she worked at the CIA as well as the U.S. National Security Council.
None of this makes me feel good about anything you've said. None of this makes me feel good. She sounds like a real cheap date. What's up, Toots? I might be single. What's up, Toots?
The indictment comes as a surprise, as for the past decade, she was just working as a scholar in the academic field. Analysts also say the indictment could potentially shrivel the development and research of pro-Korea scholars in the U.S. who are significantly lacking in influence and impact compared to pro-Japan scholars. The South Korean National Intelligence Service released a brief comment on Wednesday saying it's closely communicating with the U.S. intelligence agencies, referring to the indictment.
All right, there we go. Again, I had to go way out of my way to find that one actually being covered without being like fucking written up somewhere. They really didn't want that one all over the place. Riding Dirty Llama with a link. Let's go here. YouTube. What is this about? What is this? America Fuck Yeah. This is by MAGA Station. It has 173 subscribers. This is from 2 years ago. It's a music video. Riding Dirty Llama has been a big supporter of the show. We'll give this a few minutes, and we'll see how it does.
Your game is through, 'cause now you have to answer to America. Fuck yeah, so lick my blood and suck on my bones, America. Fuck yeah, what you gonna do when we come for you now? It's the dream that we all share. It's the hope for tomorrow. Fuck yeah. We got
I can't keep going with that. I'm sorry. Oh. Saying around. Okay, I'm laughing. Dude, it's funny. I'll give you that. It's not funny, but it just I'm struggling to tell these women apart. It says Fall in the Great. That's bad. Fall in the Great also saying the video's gay. I don't know, man. Terry is a rugged patriot, lives in Muscle Beach, Nova Scotia, brother. All right. Okay, and that reminds me of when I got molested. Okay, good shit. And now Canadian Poser, please. I have no idea what we're talking about. We have 15 minutes left in the program. I am blitzed. All right, so we got that done. We've got a couple of things left. We've got the MSNBC host story, so we'll do that. And Bald Eagles rock. Bald Eagles fuck. Bald Eagles fuck. So yeah, we got a little bit more in 10 minutes. We're gonna do this story and then we'll probably close it all out. Before we do all that, I have been failing to do this. Something I need to keep mentioning to people. Let's get my link here. Let's click it. While it loads, we'll copy it and paste it and send it to all of you. Control C, Control V, and we know you're gay. I mean, no, I'm not. I'm very much hoping for relations with female, but probably not going to happen, I guess. I don't know. Might have fucked that up. That would suck. All right, so what we just linked in the chat is the link to Hemponics. Any purchases you make with that link, they accumulate. They donate to the show. It's not a big thing. They make a lot of THC derived products, CBD, CBG. I use more of the CBD and the CBG stuff. Based on what is available in your area, you can get different things. You can search based on your benefit that you're looking for. For example, sleep. Like, say you're looking for something to help you sleep. Then I would recommend Calm Body. This is one that I personally use. The CBD CBN tincture Calm Body. That's great for getting sleep. It gets you a very nice, restful night's sleep. And it's not a... It's not a serotonin or melatonin like derived thing, so it's not going to affect your natural body chemistry. When you take it out, you might have some like withdrawals chemically, but your body doesn't need that chemical naturally, so it's not going to fuck up your body's natural chemistry on that stuff. Oh, those gummies are good. Oh yeah, man. Not as good as the tinctures for me anyway. I like the gummies, but yeah, I use the tinctures. Those are the ones I'm at. CBN nighttime. I use Calm Body for the CBG or the CBD and the CBN. So this is just straight CBN. This is cheaper. This is $40. This is if you don't need the additional, I guess, like restless leg, like spazzy muscle stuff. So yeah. You can shop for whatever you're looking for. You can earn free sample gummies with your purchase. You can, oh, dude, $5.99. Delta 9 THC gummy sample. I've had this sample. Let me tell you right now, them gummies are kick-ass. I like those. If you want to learn more about what they do, how they calculate their potency, how they get their terpenes out, how their strains work, they got a whole bunch of shit for you there. They can give you their best sellers. Muscle Frost is one that I recommend highly. I've given some to April and Aaron. I think he still has his. I had some around here. Somebody took it and I never got it back. I got to order some more. I fucking love Muscle Frost. So yeah, Hemponics, man. That link is a good way to go. Dive bar, how do you fuck and online relationships? How do you fuck up in online relationship? I don't know. I'm worried that maybe we're not I don't know. I'm worried things seem like they're weird now, and I don't want them to be, and I hope they're good and that we're still going to hang out. But, I mean, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Until she's literally here and we're hanging out, it's technically, it's whatever. Hobo chili recipe. Johnny, did you see the Fox Phoenix News? Where we still rolling? Trump's shooter's parents called police hours before assassination attempt.
Now, your small business can scale and save with a deal that's a
All right, hold on. Let's
are following at this hour. This involves the gunman.
All right, so I have to do
open
this.
Fire on. All right.
All right, let's go to this. Let's go to this. Let's hit play.
I do want to get you to some breaking news that we are following at this hour. This involves the gunman who opened fire on former President Trump at his rally in Butler, Pennsylvania over the weekend. Fox News now reporting that the parents of Thomas Matthew Crooks had called police on the day of the attempted assassination. Fox reporting that Crooks' parents were looking for him Saturday in the hours leading up to the rally shooting, and eventually they called law enforcement to indicate that he was missing and they were worried. Though that information is known...
Again, why do we keep showing this picture? Like, it's like, can we get the nicest picture of him where he also looks kind of like a Republican-leaning person? Why do we keep getting this? There are other photos of him. Why is it always this one? Graduation pictures. That's not even a graduation photo. That looks like a fucking, like a 10th grade high school photo. Jeffrey Dahmer. Sorry, I gotta handle this. All right, here we go.
It's not clear what his parents told authorities, but the call did happen before the shooting. Sources...
Yeah, look at this picture. You're telling me between then and now, we have no photos of this fucker between then and now. No, show some photos with the long hair shit. Show some pictures with this. Stop making him look like some innocent kid.
Telling Fox News that Crooks' parents have been cooperating with the investigation being conducted by the FBI, and at this point, a motive does remain unclear. We know.
No, a motive does not remain unclear. A motive remains very, 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 very clear. The left and the right have been pitching blood sport-like rhetoric back and forth at each other for decades. This is not the first time shit like this has happened. It won't be the last. Was this kid a nutball who was going after a lot of people? Yeah. Would he maybe have gone after Biden too? I don't know, possibly. But there are certainly a lot of security loopholes and things that make me really question how this was able to happen. And more importantly, he wouldn't be there if you people would fucking back down with your goddamn Like, we've got to stop him or he's going to destroy democracy. He'll never do this. He'll do that. Oh, January 6th, he's a tyrant. And then on the same side, like CNN sitting there pitching their videos of Donald Trump being like, hey, you want your country back? You have to fight for it. I saw this country and I said, we have to fight for it. So you literally have that on one end, and on the other end, you have Donald Trump and those people saying, like, fight, we have to take America back. Like, you're pitching it on both sides, and it's happened on more than one occasion on both sides. Someone takes the lyric too far. Someone decides that they're going to be the guy on the grassy knoll because they'd rather fall on the bayonet for the country and view it as a public service, even if no one else does. And at the very least, they'll get some likes, some tweets, and go down in the history books. For this kid, it might have been just enough that, you know, people know who the fuck he is. I have no goddamn idea. But one thing I know for goddamn certain is he wouldn't have been so motivated to go after Trump or go after Biden if you didn't pitch these people as Hitler, if you didn't pitch these people as destroying America, if you were, I don't know, somehow unbiased and, I don't know, a little bit realistic. Fuck me.
You know that former President Trump was shot over the weekend while speaking on stage at a rally in Butler, Pennsylvania. And we actually did obtain this video a bit earlier on today that does show as people were kind of gathering around, because that is when the gunman was spotted on top of that building. And they're going to zoom in, so you're going to get a shot of him right there. We know that President Biden has ordered an independent investigation, including a probe into security, with the Secret Service coming under fire for its response. Congressional committees also launching an investigation saying it's alarming that the would-be assassin was able to open fire from a rooftop just 147 yards from Trump. Again, you can see right there, that is the shooting suspect on top of that building, about 147 yards from Trump. The House Oversight Committee had scheduled a hearing for next Monday with the Director of Secret Service. Kimberly Cheadle is set to testify about that response. Now,
I want to know what Don Cheadle has to say. Why didn't he throw on his War Machine armor? Huh? Kimberly Cheadle has a gun. Don Cheadle has an Iron Man suit.
The FBI does continue to work to piece together exactly what happened and determine a motive. That is the video as all of this did play out on Saturday, and we were live on the air as you could hear some of the gunshots, and then you see Trump go to the ground. The Secret Service surrounds him, and he is eventually carried off stage, but takes the time to lift up his fist, and you can see the blood that is actually pouring down his face at one point, coming from his ear. And we do know, of course, that he was shot in the ear on Saturday. After conducting about 100...
All right, yeah, dude. I don't know, man. Dive bar. Soapbox, soapbox, soapbox. Get him, Johnny. Okay. Did I get him? Did I get him? Alrighty. Angry Saxon. I knew a younger person that hated social media and didn't have any of the apps. I mean, social media is terrible for it destroys a lot of people's lives. It's commendable, but still. Yeah, not being on social media... I'm not going to lie, that picture does look like Aaron. No. No. Digger 420, Delta 9, that doesn't do anything for me. I've been smoking BC Bud since I started. My tolerance is so high now at 44 lulls. I mean, I've been smoking weed for quite a while. Delta 9 works. Edibles have to be taken the right way. Alright, okay, Don Cheadle and Dewey Cheadle and how attorneys at law. Animals have to be taken Animals have to be taken the right way. Edibles? Angry Saxon? Edibles have to be taken the right way. Well, I don't know how you eat things with your ass. That is a scary admission. Anyways, between covering that and covering that stuff, I'm going to get going. We're a little over our time already. We'll be back tomorrow for another wonderful Game Over podcast. We've been Johnny. You've been an audience. Thank you for being here. Love having you on the program. Until next time. Well, I guess, and there's that too. I mean, how can you top that? I'm trying to do a goodbye and be sensible. You know, I have a thing. Let's do the thing and the goodbye, and someone just blasting ass gas. Right there we go. Just fucking unloading their cheeks. How am I going to top that?
We shot a lot of people together. It's been great. Oh, sure. Maybe not as much as jumping on a bicycle with a seat missing, but it hurts.
Fuck off.
Like a midget at a urinal, I was going to have to stay on my toes.
Like having sex. It's a painstaking, arduous task that seems to go on and on forever, and just when you think things are going your way, nothing happens.
Johnny, what do you know about illegal narcotics?
Oh, we're all blown to bits. Mind if I pull the underwear out of my crack?